Hi, I'm Tealish, and you're watching Coffee and Clicks. Antonio, my friend Antonio, is joining me today. He is Antonio, how long have you been playing for?
Since 2005. Since 2005. Very long time.
So 20 years Antonio has of experience in HeroClix. So,
Ye-
and for me, I've been playing for about 10 years.
Nice.
The reason why I say that, the reason why I mention that is because today we're going to be talking about the top 50 greatest all-time figures. I made a list. I'm going to share that list with you. Please, if you please follow, like and subscribe to this channel. Give this video a like, and let me know what you think about my list in the comments, because I'm interested in hearing what everybody has to say. If you think something should have been included, or if you think something should be higher up or lower on the list. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today with Antonio. We're going to be talking about the top 50 greatest of all-time figures, but it's only the greatest all-time figures from when I've been playing. So it's only about, I think, like the oldest figure, I mean, without spoiling too much, the oldest figure on there is from like Nick Fury, the Nick Fury
Oh,
set.
Agents of Shield. That
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
great set. I mean, when
It's
it
great.
first came out, that was a very fun set.
Yeah.
Very fun set. All I know, Tony, is if Prime Spidey ain't in the top 10, this whole list is throw it away.
I mean,
Throw the whole list away. If Prime Spidey, you already know what it is. You know what it is. All right, let's get it going. Let's get it going.
all right, so let's get it going. Let's see. Yeah, let's talk about some of these figures. I just want to also mention I did not choose any other game elements besides main force figures. So no avatars, no Animal Man,
Who's
no.
good? Animal Man is, you know
He's
what?
so good.
Animal Man and Amit and what is her name? The hippo. Oh my gosh. What's her
Oh,
name?
I forget her name.
Towerette.
Tyrant.
Towerette.
Yeah,
All three of those figures are really good.
they're really good.
They're I've just played Animal Man by himself. Like if you can, with all the things that can make it so that you don't take damage, Animal Man is actually really good if you play him correctly. Like if you do it right. I actually like Animal Man just for
Oh,
50 points.
you mean like main force? They're really good. Yeah.
Main force him. Main force him and main force Amit. Amit is actually very, very good. Actually, main force Amit. Don't sleep on her. She's got a 19 combat reflexes to start with, traded invincible.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Just
That
saying.
is good.
Just saying.
That is definitely
Just
good.
saying.
All right, so I'm going to start with my number 50 here. Number 50 on the list. We got
I'm actually
per
very excited to hear this list, Tony. I'm not even
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
lie to
per
you.
Degaton, per Degaton number 50.
Wow. Yeah.
I think he's like one of the best support pieces we had in a really long time. He's kind of like an auto include on like a lot of teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of a lot of what I picked for this list are just things that are they were either dominant back in the day, or
hmm
they were either dominant, or they were like scary to go against, or
hmm
possibly just iconic figures, or
And
just
Degaton is that
like
already.
auto include like on a lot of
What
teams.
he does is just
Not
very
every
good.
team, but he just what he does is so good, right?
Yeah, no, for the points, Degaton is just, I mean, Degaton's great. You is the quality of clicks that he offers you is just insane. Six range with prob that sees through everybody, TK leadership if you want to, or outwit and prob that sees through people is ridiculous. Or enhancement. We love a good enhancement. I play him on enhancement because I let him stand behind whoever he's enhancing and still shoot and hit you with a psychic blast. Like I absolutely love that. I don't use Per Degaton just for the TK clicks. I use him actually as an offensive thing. Come get this 20 points. I'm gonna make you work for it.
Yeah, and the hyper time, the wild card.
So
He
good.
can carry people. He's got
So
8
good.
speed sidestep on his outwit click. The
Per, per,
placement at the beginning of the game, the placement where you could place I mean, that's just messes people up sometimes. Like,
Again, it's so good. I let people, oh, get all your stuff together. Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead, align it. Move this person over here. Thank you. It's so good. He should have been a super rare. That's it. He should have been a super rare. How good he was.
all right, number 49. Number 49 goes back a little bit. We have Sam Cap, Captain
Oh,
America. So this we're taking it pretty old school here.
I love it.
So yeah, so what do you think? Tell us how Sam Cap was used if you
I
from what you
mean,
remember.
Sandcap was used to deploy a critical alpha strike. You know, you carried her and she gave you like a plus on speed, and I think she had either enhancement or empower or something like that. Like Sandcap was, or I think that's how she was used.
So she has perplex, but yeah, so you could carry her.
Yeah, you carried her.
It gives them +3 speed, and then she can
Yeah.
take a non-free action after being carried.
Yeah, yep. +3 speed. I mean, now again, think about it in the sense of +3 speed on people that had 10, 12 speed already.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 13 square swing. You know what I'm saying? To be
Mm-hmm.
able to do something, and then she be able to do something after being carried. Just an absolutely amazing piece that was used. Sam Cap was used in a lot of Alpha Strike tactics, like so many Alpha Strike tactics. At the time when she was around, there was a lot of people that could attack after being carried or something like that. I think it was the Earth X Cap that was also very popular with her at one point in time. There was a few figures that were really good with Sam Cap. She was a great piece and still is, as a matter of fact, still is
Yeah,
actually.
absolutely. I mean, she also. It's. I mean, she was used with a lot of ID cards, I think, back in the day. But
Oh yeah, I
because you
mean,
would
oh
just
my
carry her
god,
over, and then she would pop out an ID card. That was. I mean, eye rolls because like everybody hates ID cards, but
oh my gosh. I am one of the few people that was not an ID card player back in the day. I just refused to allow myself to play 5 points that could just destroy a team. Like it just wasn't my play style. But yes, like the ID card era was just absolutely insanity now. And it would be so much nastier with how powerful these low point characters are now. So now you could easily deploy. I mean, people loved deploying Cyclops and Wolverine at their 50-point dials, but
yeah,
now you could deploy. I mean, say like a a Colossus or something like that who had two ID cards or no, had one ID card. Oh my gosh, like that would be crazy. Could you imagine? Could you imagine coming across the field and just dropping
drop it,
Colossus on
Colossus.
somebody?
Yeah, because I used to play the Black Adam team. So I had that Black Adam team, Black Adam Prime. He was 100 points,
Yeah,
so he could call
I
in.
liked him.
He theoretically could call in Prime Colossus at 90, at
Still
80.
the best. Still the best.
Oh no, he couldn't because they're both
He
primes.
couldn't because
He
it's
couldn't
two
because they're both
primes.
primes.
Well, hold on. No, he could because guess what? Oh no, yeah, he could because you would have to have him.
It's on the sideline, I think.
But they didn't have sideline back then, did they? They didn't have sideline back then. There was just a. Mm, I don't remember. I want to say calling in was a way to get around it because they didn't have sidelines back in those days. There wasn't
Yeah,
a side. It wasn't like a sideline that was there. I don't think.
like are ID cards from outside the game? Is it just generate or is it from the
ID
sideline?
cards are like they
The
put
ID
stuff on
card
the.
itself is on the sideline, but the character.
Yeah, it sits on the side, but they didn't designate. They didn't have a designated area like this is the sideline area back when ID cards were there. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
This was just stuff that was outside of the game. You know?
Hmm. All right,
Ugh.
let's go to number 48.
Out here making my heart hurt with these ID cards, man. Sweet Jesus, ID cards were so crazy.
All right, so number 48 is Legacy Lockjaw from the Fantastic Four set.
Yeah, Fantastic Forces.
The where he has mass teleportation. He could carry four
Yeah,
people, but only to carry characters that share a keyword,
yep.
and everybody could mastermind to him. And he
Long
had
dial
30
starts
points
with
for
toughness.
eight 30 points for 8 clicks.
That's it. I mean, again, another Alpha Strike character, another character that would allow you to do some crazy stuff, and um, him and Chip and some other stuff. I mean, I think I played against you one
Uh
time
huh.
when you had a team like that when you were using Lockjaw.
Yeah.
Um,
Actually,
so
honorable mention for Chip because I love that figure. I
Chip
didn't
is
I
great.
she's not on here, but like Chip's amazing.
Chip's great. I mean, Chip's great. Great piece. But Lockjaw, again, Lockjaw is exactly Lockjaw was great when Lockjaw was legal. When Fantastic Forces came out and the whole lamp, like when you have an acronym that's made in HeroClix and you're one of those figures that are part of the acronym lamp, that means you're good.
Yes.
And the fact that they brought Lockjaw back and Lockjaw is still viable in silver today
Yeah.
with all of the, I mean, realistically, the Moreland tech that's out there, Moreland tech with him, yes, please. Oh my gosh, that'd be so nasty. Mm, lovely.
All right, number 47. Here.
You could play Animal Man with Lockjaw in silver.
Yeah.
That would be fun. You could play Legacy Eternity with Lockjaw at 50 points.
Okay, so we have Q Prime.
Oh,
Q Prime at 30 points.
I
Or I
mean,
mean, he's good at 175 too. Actually, like
he was per Degaton before per Degaton was per Degaton.
yeah,
Like if we're being honest, he was the he was per Degaton. Like per Degaton is Q light. Like per Degaton is what Q is what he Q is what per Degaton wishes he was.
yeah, and actually, the one before Q Prime that is also really good was Trelane. You remember
Yeah.
Trelane? Yeah,
Yep, I definitely got Trelane. He's great. He
Trelane
was
was was really
he's
good.
from set number one. He was from set one.
But
Trelane was
that
great.
mean what Q Prime does is just like die replacement,
Yeah.
and he does it so well.
And he
Um,
can do it for everything. Like he can force your reroll on super senses, right? Like
mhm.
he can force your that's what it really was. It was it the either the reroll? Yeah, he could reroll super senses, right? Is that what he
Um,
can do?
for if you attack him, yeah, I think when a character within range rolls an attack roll or rolls for super senses. Oh no, he can replace your super sense. He can replace the
Yeah.
die in your super sense roll.
Yeah, that's absolutely filthy because dice manipulation, that's the cool thing about dice manipulation and just because if you roll low, then now okay, well, when I attack you, you're going to fail or you have that attack roll when you roll a one. We all know that's why Mr. Sinister Rare got banned in silver because you could just have a one and then now
Mm-hmm.
you're almost forcing critical misses almost every turn roll. That's absolutely
Yeah,
great.
Mike Kornichek had this Q Prime on his
On his
Silver
on
Age
his
championship winning team.
theme, no, his
Theme
theme team
yeah, it
championship.
was
It
theme
wasn't
team.
silver. They did it for 1 year. Shout out to the homie Michael Kornichuk. They did it 1 year. He blew up the whole thing with Ultra Chase Thanos and Q Prime. And yeah, and then they was like, we're not doing this no more. But yeah, Q Prime. I mean, at one point in time, Q Prime was $300, like secondary value. He was $300. So it's a great piece. Great piece.
All right, number 46.
Man, Q Prime. Mm-mm-mm. I'm surprised nobody uses him in silver.
No, well, this is another one I'm surprised nobody uses. For number 46, Black Leopard.
Oh yeah, well, I got a. It's funny you say that. I got a team with Black Leopard, as a matter of fact, that I might play this year in some silver events. Black Leopard's Black Leopard is actually easily one of probably one of my 50 favorite figures of just all time for what he does, especially in the day and age that we live in now, where it's like, oh, okay, you can get 13, 14 attacks. No, 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 no. Try out this 10, buddy. Try this 10. Oh,
Try
you
this
got
thing.
21, 22 defense. You got Galactus numbers. No, no, no. Try the 17,
Yeah,
buddy.
I would actually
That's
love to see him go against Galactus in just like a game. Like, well, it'd probably be boring, but like, you'd have like
well,
Galactus with 10 attack, 3 damage.
he would have to be the thing. The thing about it would have to be is he would have to get close to Galactus first. So you would have to like, he does have Fantastic Four, so you could use him with Lockjaw and just Lockjaw him right up close to Galactus, and then watch Galactus like just get messed up that way. But he's a phenomenal piece that came out in a phenomenal set. Fantastic Four was a great set. I love that set from top to bottom, pretty much. I love it. The high rarity stuff was chef's kiss, and he was one of the best primes. He's the a quintessential example of what a prime should do, where it's super powerful. He's not super duper expensive, but you still can actually take him down. He's what I actually like in a prime figure. He's easy enough to take down because he still just has a 17 combat reflexes or super senses, I think, to start. And then if you hit him, you hit him. But if not, good luck though.
Well, yeah, but actually, I mean, he's tough because he has that double perplex also. So he can, if he perplexes himself, he can perplex himself twice. So now he's got a 19 defense combat reflexes.
I love
Right?
it. I absolutely. Again, you gotta shoot him. That's why I said, like, if in the scenario you had suggested, Galactus got to shoot him and shoot him quick. Because if not, Galactus got a 10 on a maybe a 18 or 19. That's again, Black Leopard. Love that. Love that piece.
Yes.
Love
And
it. Love it.
by the way, if you're watching or and you see, I have this HC units up on the screen. So if you're watching it and we don't like, if you want to pause it at any time and look at what the figure does,
Yeah.
totally do that. It's a good idea.
Yeah. Black Leopard's a great piece. If you don't have him, go get him. He's a great piece.
All right. So number 45 is. This is a piece that a lot of people built around for a short period of time. Emperor Gladiator.
Oh, I mean, again, it's what you want in a prime. 100 points of pain. This 8 range. I make my own mastermind fodder. When they ruled it so that if you have a confidence token, you can roll the impervious to see if you take damage, and then burn the confidence token too. Like, he's just absolutely an amazing piece. Like, I love that gladiator. And they, in that same set, they made the normal gladiator is good. The normal gladiator that came out in Rise and Fall was
Yeah.
good. Him and Kid Gladiator that are in that set are phenomenal pieces, but that prime just chef's kiss.
I mean, if you just look at the stats on him compared to like what the stats are like now, with like he had a 14 speed, 12 attack, 8 range, sees through blocking.
Run, running shot. I'm gonna running shot
running
7
shot.
squares. One running shot. Hold on. That's the whole map. That means you can't come out your starting area. You cannot come out your starting area. You can't come out your starting area. Oh, you know what? I'm carrying Tempest with me. I can move now. I can run shot. What's that? 10 squares almost, because Tempest gives you, like, I think +3 on your speed or something like that. So you can just go all the way across the map.
Yeah,
Come
and
on.
then he hits somebody, and then it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna hit you now. All right, no confidence token.
And he gets +1 on to his combat values with the confidence token, or is that the normal super rare?
No, friendly characters with the Shi'ar keyword that occupy or adjacent to a Shi'ar flag light object modify damage +1. So you can
Okay.
get those Shi'ar flags, but no, he the confidence token allows him to reduce penetrating damage. And
That's all you want.
if he would take damage, he can instead remove a confidence
Yeah.
token to take no damage.
Yeah.
That was
So
like don't die tech before there was really a lot
Oh
of
my
don't die
gosh.
tech, right? Like
Oh my god. And then 12-4 with prob too. 12 attack, 4 damage, probability control, right?
12 penetrate Pensai and prob, yeah. Pensai and prob.
Come on. 12 attack, 10 side, prob. And then when I shoot you, all I gotta do is shoot somebody. Like I know, Tony.
Yeah.
There's gonna be somebody weak on the map.
Yes.
All I gotta do is shoot your weak guy one time. Now I got 2 chances to evade taking any kind of damage. Get out of here. That's great. Mystics, who cares about that? I'm confident. And I mean, again, I'm a comic book guy. Like, I'm a comic book guy, so it's called, that is exactly what you want from a figure. You want a figure that is not only good for gameplay, but also feels like the character. And
Feels like Gladiator. Yeah, Gladiator. Yeah,
that prime gladiator feels like gladiator, like leading the Imperial Guard about to kick your butt. I love that piece.
I love it. So all right. So now I cheated a little bit. I cheated a little bit on numbers 40, on number 45, 44, and 43. So
Okay.
this is number 44. It's actually a lot of figures, all in one. So
Okay.
a lot of figures all in one. It is the Masters of Evil swaps. So
I'm surprised those aren't higher. I'm surprised that here we go. I want to see what's in front of the Masters of Evil because those things are very powerful. Keep going. So
they
Masters
are. I'll show King Killmonger and I'll show Iron Inquisitor.
Iron Inquisitor. Come on, man. Iron Inquisitor. You talk about a staple. You talk about a staple of a figure. Iron Inquisitor. He's in the box right here, as a matter of fact, right behind the Iron Inquisitor, sitting right there because King Killmonger, one of my favorite sculpts from that set. Ugh, Wakanda forever. Let's go.
Yeah. So I mean, all those swaps are just amazing. Yeah, maybe they should be a little bit higher. I grouped them all together
It's all good.
as
It's all
number
it's look.
44.
It's your list, good sir. It's your list. But those are that's a they're. I'm now I want to see what's in front of the
Well,
massive
the
evil
next one
swaps.
you could probably guess is also a group of figures. It's the Doom swaps. That's
Oh.
so I don't know. I guess maybe Masters
Mm.
of Evil swaps are better, right? I
Now,
think.
massive evil should have been, in my humble opinion. The thing about the Doom swaps were great, but unlike the Masters of Evil swaps, Masters of Evil had more swaps that were used than the Doom swaps. Doom swaps had, I think, three, like legit three that people used all the time. You know what I'm saying? They had Lord. They had the one that had the cosmic. I forgot what his name is, and I'm a Doctor Doom fan, and I'm blanking. They had DJ Doom, and I think they had like Lord Doom. But like nobody really used Doctor Thing that much or Valeria. Um, you know, but I mean I used the Doctor Doom Supremes. I used them myself as a matter of fact. Like I used them.
Yeah, they were all really good. And fun fact about HC units, little Easter egg is that if you type in DJ Doom, he pops up.
He's the actual one I don't have.
I don't know if Clay did that on purpose, but I think it's really cool if he did.
He's actually the one I don't have as a matter of fact. I don't have that one. Why? Because I didn't like his dial. And I was like, I'm not chasing him. Like I just didn't like his dial. So I never got him. But I have
Well,
all the other ones
I
though.
mean, DJ Doom has that thing with the die replacement too, which is really good.
Yeah. I like my Doctor Dooms to fight. I like
Yeah,
him to be more offensive.
yeah.
That's
There was
all.
that Robo Doom, just Doom capital
That's what it was.
letters.
Doom. Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Yeah, Doom was great.
Okay. Oh, and I totally forgot like some really good figures. All right, there's so many like honorable
That's
mention.
okay.
Like I was thinking about Doom and how he limits actions and stuff, and I was like, wait, what is that Spider-Man that limit actions?
1776.
1776. I remember when that came out. That's not even on this list, and I mean, there's so many.
And you love that figure, Tony.
I love
You
Spider
love
Family. I love Spider Family.
1776. Oh my gosh. Oh my, that's a whole thing you could have put it yourself is the
All
Spider-Man
right,
chases
we
like
got
for
another
them.
prime at number 42. Number 42, Camo.
Oh,
Nasty
okay.
figure, nasty figure. I think a lot of people just love playing Camo.
Yeah, I mean
I think he's kind of iconic. He's not gonna like win. I mean, he's won a lot of stuff,
he
but
just won. He just won. Him and Chase Doom from Collector Trove just won silver at Worlds, the silver championship at Worlds. So and
oh yeah,
yeah,
okay,
they literally
they
literally
just
just
won
won
that.
at Worlds. So Camo is, and we have a friend in our area, Steven, and Steven swears by Camo.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
he swears by Camo. So Camo is great. I mean, when you have a piece that has a dial like he has and can make a bystander that can potentially deal 6/7, maybe 8 damage on the right, 8 on a critical hit with a 6, that's 8 damage that a bystander makes that you can't retaliate against and stuff
Hmm.
like that because it's out of water and everything like that. He doesn't care about mystics. He doesn't care about any of that. That's nasty. And you just make it. It's not a free action. You just make it. That's chef's kiss. I love camo.
Yeah, he can go across the map, like because
See?
he makes the shark and then he poofs himself next to the shark and then he does his thing. So
And that's how he won. That I will say that is exactly how he won against that Iconics Magneto. He poofed himself across and tore a hole in that Magneto, and then it was all downhill from there.
I'm
So
actually surprised about that. Iconics Magneto. What was that? Just
full points.
full
I
points,
mean,
and that came
you gonna see him again.
second in the
You gonna
silver championship. That's
listen. You gonna see him again. You gonna see him again. Like now that everybody's like, oh yeah, this 300 point figure is actually good,
yeah.
and hurts you a lot. Well, why not? Like he's you're gonna see him again. He's really great. He's a great figure for
All right.
sure.
So let's look at number 41. I'm just remembering all the teams I used to play against because I never really built. I mean, so this one goes back a little bit. But I never really built this figure, but I remember it winning a lot, and I used to play against it a lot. I hated playing against it.
Hmm.
Mini Shredder.
Oh, shout out to Jay Major. Jay Major won a big tournament with the mini shredders, and then he commissioned me to draw him with the mini shredders, like around him. Mini shredders. That's what the new 400 group is based off of. Is based off of the mini shredders. So if you haven't gotten the or pre-ordered the Guardians of the Galaxy 400, it has Baby Groot in it, and the Baby Groot makes a bystander. Him and the bystander that he makes does what the mini shredder would do, which is if he moves next to you, he deals you 1 penetrating damage.
Oh wow.
That's amazing,
Yeah.
you know. And then he had sidestep too, so he would move next to you and then sidestep next to you. So that's 2 penetrating with no dice rolling. Invincible wasn't very prevalent when they were out, so they would just tear. You could just tear through people with the mini shredder, like you could tear through them.
Yeah, I remember
So
Tyler Spees. He used to he I think he won worlds with like a lot of colossals and mini shredder. Like I think he played Giganto and Namor, and he
mhm,
would sidestep them and carry mini shredder, and then you'd ping you for one.
mhm.
Then I think the Gigantos could quake, so you could quake with them, and then the mini shredder would sidestep again, ping you for another one, and then move, and then ping you for another one.
And they
So
changed Quake after that. As a
yeah,
matter of fact, they changed Quake after that team, I think, because at one point in time they made it so Quake, if Quake only got one person, or if Quake only got one person, it dealt its maximum damage, like printed damage. Quake.
yeah, it used to be that way, right? Yeah,
At one point in time, they had changed Quake from 2 damage to like if I just Quake you by yourself, kind of like a pulse wave. Like I'm dealing all the damage to you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how pulse wave was at one point in time too. If I can just single target you, you get all of the damage.
yeah,
But they changed it after. I think after that because they saw how powerful it could be. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so that was mini shredder number 40. We're up to number 40. Uh, Another one that is on a lot of teams.
Hmm.
Back 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 when I first started playing. Well, it's not that old, I don't think. Fast Forces Giant Girl.
Oh yeah. I played her before. I mean, I think she's behind here somewhere. One of them, maybe not.
This was like one of those figures that like people had like seven of.
Yeah. I mean, people were buying that Fast Forces just for like the Fast Forces was sold out just because of all the figures that was in the Fast Forces. She was a color variant as well, and she played different than the main Force version, and they did something similar, but very very different. And I I played that. That was a very, I mean, Retaliation days were just. It
Yeah.
was such a crazy
But
time in the
she
game.
was so good because you could retaliate with multiple of them. It wasn't just like once. If you because usually they would say something like if no other character's been
No other
placed.
characters. Yeah, that's why I
So
said they did something different. They did her and the
yeah,
main force did something different.
and they had sidesteps, so you could meet shield with them. Like you could just
Mhm.
like sit them in front of like your characters and block your characters out. Have like you could spam people
And
with all these giant girls. It was really good.
yeah, that was fun. I mean, Lord, I remember seeing a team of nothing but giant girls, and then what you could do is you could make it so that you could press your starting area forward because you would fill it up with giant girls,
I
right?
remember
And
that.
then
Yeah.
now you just like, oh well, I don't have no room, so these other figures that I have get to go forward. Like,
And you still had
guys,
first turn immunity because they were in the starting zone.
your
It's like
first turn, you
okay.
still got first turn immunity. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, now all I gotta do is come 8 squares, and I'm almost right on you. Like now, because these giant girls, that's crazy. So good, so good.
All right. Number 39, also a retaliator. Um, Avengers Infinity Groot.
Oh yeah, yeah. Groot is
Groot.
Groot. Groot is. I know for sure. Groot Groot is there. Not only a great looking figure, right? This is definitely one of the best looking Groots that
Y-
we've had in the game because it's colossal as it should be. But even now in today's game, he was played on the person that played the Iconics. Magneto had Groot, I think, on his team as well
Yeah.
because he would have the walking woods just do something and that would lower your combat values. He would just have both of them just walk, just ping 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 ping, and then next thing you know, now you got -2 to your combat values.
With
And then
with with
Magneto
what
would
with
just
what? Oh, with that
with
Magneto.
the walking wood, yeah, with the Iconics Magneto. So he had Groot there, and then the what would happen is the walking woods would just walk. They would just slowly go and move towards you, and then what? And he had a map that made it so they could kind of hide while they're moving, so you can't just shoot them easily. And then Magneto would just get TK'd up. So now all your people are -3, and then he would just come and shoot whoever he has, and then attack whoever he was, and then TK himself back.
Mm,
It was a very
that's
nasty.
genius.
I mean, it was a very nasty combo for sure. Like, and he would put it on he put it on a map that was hard to traverse, so he could then like either TK himself down or hide himself. It was it was an interesting combo for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I Groot when it was legal in modern. He was. I mean, the Walking Woods were great. The retail was great.
Hmm.
Being able to retaliate and then generate another Walking Wood next to that character if you hit. Also, he had plus one stats if he was not on a Guardians of Galaxy theme team. So usually he had plus one stats because most people were not playing Guardians of the Galaxy; they were playing Cosmic or something like that.
Yep,
And
yep,
he was one of the only. A lot of people were playing Cosmic theme teams back in that era.
yep.
And he
One
was the
thousand
he was
percent.
like the cheapest and he was the cheapest
It
source
still is.
of
Still
leadership,
is.
cosmic
Still,
leadership. Like you can't
still,
really find cosmic leadership that much for 20 points,
still is. The cheapest cosmic leadership you can find now is the Phoenix Pog,
right?
realistically,
Yeah,
and that's just because he gives the Phoenix Nest keyword to everybody, so he can be leadership and have a TK and stuff like that. But Groot still, that's a figure that's so great because he stands the test of time. He's still good in silver today. And if literally they gave him a legacy card that just gave him the same kind of stats, same point value, people would still use him today without fail.
absolutely. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um. All right. Number 38 is Immortal Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Immortal Hulk.
Not only an amazing sculpt, but also an amazing dial. And even when they did the changing to pushing damage, because he was a figure that was directly affected with pushing damage.
Yeah.
Um, But when they did the update to him to make him work in the non-pushing damage era, still just very good and exactly what you. He's one of those pieces that makes it so you don't want to hit him, but you can't ignore him. Uh, Again, phenomenal sculpt from an artistic standpoint, phenomenal sculpt from a great storyline. He felt like exactly like what that story was. And I one of the best Hulks they've ever made.
Yeah,
Easily top three of the Hulks they've ever made in the game. One hands down.
hands down, and it's one of my favorite characters for sure.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't think they've ever done Immortal Hulk besides this one, right?
No, yeah, yeah. No, the last chase that they made is symbolic of where Hulk kind of is right now, with the long hair and stuff like that. But yeah, no, yeah, that was the only one that they did that really symbolizes him in the Green Door type of era and stuff like that,
that's
in that
cool.
kind of Frankenstein era that they were trying to go with the Hulk. So it was cool.
That's very cool. All right, so
Mm-hmm.
then from the same, so we have a couple from the same set as Immortal Hulk. You probably can figure them out.
I already know what one of them is. So it's like from the same set. I already know who you're going to.
Well, actually, no, not same set, but same era. All right, so number 37 is gonna be not from the same set, but uh, Black Widow, from the Black Widow movie set. The one that is played with the next figure on this list.
Hold on. You mean you mean her buddy?
Yeah, her buddy. Yeah. So
Her,
those
her
these
buddy?
are the next two. Yeah, I'm just gonna spoil it. Yeah.
Her buddy? Her buddy? Yeah. I
like
mean that Black Widow is again the chase figure. Me and Sula, we went around. That was during the pandemic that set came out, so it was so fun to like run around the targets and try to like hunt for her and Taskmaster and stuff like that. Love that Black Widow. I mean, way stronger than a Black Widow should ever be.
yeah, they had to like nerf her totally. They had to nerf her because she's still good. Like
She's still good.
yeah.
She's still good. They made it so that she wasn't broken. She's still very powerful. They just made it so she wasn't super broken for what she does. Ugh. I
It used to
mean,
be that if you just rolled a 4 or less, you just wait. What happened if you rolled a 4 or less? I forgot. Oh no. So
she has the trade craft
was it
tokens,
a
right?
critical miss? Yeah, they changed that though. Yeah, they changed before the errata.
Mm-hmm.
She just had I think the tradecraft tokens didn't. Did she have tradecraft tokens before the
She
errata?
did. She had the trade craft tokens. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I thought that's what they were called.
Yeah,
Um, and she was able to bring out another widow, and then she could just cancel whatever you have. That's what I remember her claim to fame, just being like, you can't use this. Um, so she could just do that, and then she had Captain Marvel just be like, oh, you can't use your defensive power. Take 4 damage. Great, thank you. Have
yeah,
that.
yeah. She canceled out special powers. Like
Yeah,
so, like so, like playing against like a Starro or something like that. Like she just
yeah.
totally like because anything that's a special power, she can just take it away. And then yeah, that like if you rolled a 4 or less, like if you crit miss and you're like, okay, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna prob that. She
Mm-hmm.
says no, you can't. Like you just can't re-roll it.
Lovely. I
Yeah,
love it.
she was nasty.
Uh,
She was very nasty. Oh yeah, she could pop out those. She could pop out the
the,
spies,
the widows that
the
have
widows.
poison and stuff like that, they
Yeah,
could beat you up. Like it's fun times, man. That was a those two figures were very powerful together. Very powerful together.
yeah. I'm gonna put Captain Marvel up there too. Now that we're talking
Yeah.
about it.
I mean, Captain Marvel, 100. What in essence, what her lower dial was 100 points to just be able to hypersonic past you, hurt you, being able to hurt you, and like whenever you get to hurt somebody with no dice rolled is always a good thing.
Yeah.
But then being able to drop the Chewy that had giant reach and perplex
And
and
flurry. And
a
flurry.
flurry,
Yeah.
like I mean, just like flurry blades though, right? Or was it just
Flurry blade. I
flurry?
think it was flurry blades. And
Yeah, flurry
perplex. And
blades.
perplex. It's like one of
Yeah,
the
so
best pogs of all time.
so it I mean, just I really was when I knew that she was going to get a legacy card, I was like, they're going to have to nerf her, but they just made her too expensive for anybody to want to play. But geez Louise, like she was just an amazing piece, amazing sculpt too. Like for Captain Marvel, and Captain Marvel actually has a lot of great sculpts, as
Hmm.
a matter of fact, in modern age or like in the new kind of carded age and everything like that. She has got a lot of great sculpts. This was one of the best that they have made of her, and the doll was great. Stop clicks. What else is there to really ask for? She was
Yeah.
great.
I mean, and also her thing where she hypersonics and she could deal one penetrating to an
Yeah.
opposing character she moves through.
Yep.
During that time period, a lot of people were playing one click figures. Like
Yeah. Yep.
a lot of stuff like that. So like she just moved through it and kill it.
Killer. Yep. No attack. Especially like say someone like Surtur. Now you get to just kill Surtur. You get to kill like a Tri Sentinel. You get to kill again a Groot. You get to kill any of these pieces and just okay. Well, I'm just gonna fly through. I'm gonna fly through your base. Bink one. I think she had like a 10 or 12 movement or something like that. Super high movement. And then all of a sudden I'm gonna fly through you and then I'm gonna shoot somebody else or hit somebody else, but kill you and then cripple somebody else and then drop Chewie and then have Chewie finish them off. Like just a stellar piece, a
Stellar.
stellar piece. Yeah,
Okay, so we're up to number 35, which is a figure I already mentioned before. Black Adam Prime from the Rebirth set.
great. My favorite Black Adam that they've ever made, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, yeah, and I actually pulled him in sealed. I remember that's why I wanted to build around him, and I made the mistake of playing him at 100. I was like, maybe I'll play him at 100. I was like, no, this guy's even. I mean, he's nasty at 200. You play him. I mean, if you were playing modern, you'd play him at 100 because he was like an ID battery. That's basically what he did.
I do battery, but in sealed, you play him at full.
And
Tony, you
sealed,
play
you
him
play him
at
at full.
I'm gonna play him at 100 points in seal. For what reason? It's not like he was. And in Rebirth, he was one of the nastiest pieces in that set.
He was
Like he
very
was
good. Yeah.
very nasty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's great. I mean, I can't like the sculpt is great. He is the prime, of course, prime version of the Shazam that Howard Brock made
Yes.
when they won. So that sculpt already was great on its own, but with Black Adam, it just looks even cooler. And his dial is amazing. Being able to move like how he could and everything like that.
Yeah, and the thing
Um,
with him is, I mean, like the strategy with him. First of all, he moves through blocking, so you can get like,
yeah.
and he's flying.
Yep.
So for at 100 points, when you want to call in an ID card or something like that, or his mobility was just so high because
Yep.
you could sidestep with him. That's 2 squares, and then free roll a d6. So you're moving for free at least 3 squares between 3 and 8 squares for free, right? Because if you roll a 6 on that swiftness of Hero trait, then you're moving him. He's moving 6 squares through blocking, and you also have the sidestep, so that's 8 squares that he could just get across the map, and that's all free movement. It's all free
So
movement.
good. So good. I mean, so good. Such a great piece. Again, Black Adam's one of my favorite characters just because during the New 52 stuff and right up before that, he has some really great stories. Um, it makes me sad that they never fully translated that into the movie stuff. Because that would have been very cool to see the stories that Dial was based off of translated into the movie stuff. I really like Black Adam.
Yeah,
That Black Adam was great.
yeah.
Best one that they've ever made.
Great character, great sculpt as well. Yeah, for sure. It
Hmm.
was very fun to play.
Hmm.
All right, so then we have the next number 34. I also play this figure a lot. This I built a team. I remember building around this guy. Secret Wars Battle World Black Panther. Chase Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he's and you could play him at either dial and he was viable.
I mean, I you talk about a figure that I needed, regardless of what the dial did, I needed him just because that sculpt is amazing. First off, the sculpt is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, this is the
First off,
Infinity Gauntlet wielding Black Panther. Yeah.
so that kind of like smashing down an energy trail, like that's one of my favorite looking pieces. Um, But on top of that, that dial was great. Being able to just kind of be like, oh, I'm going to be on this dial. So even if you got hit, you can be like, oh, I'm turning into click one hypersonic prob. Oh, you hit me. I make these little bystanders that can lock you down while I hurt you. A great, great, great piece. I'm very surprised he didn't get a legacy card in the Black Panther set. As a matter of fact, I was very
Yeah.
surprised. I was very surprised he didn't get a legacy card.
Maybe in a future set. That would be cool. That would be cool. Like,
Something with the cosmic stuff. I would be, or if they ever decide to go back to Secret Wars, I could see them doing that. Yep.
yeah. And I mean, and with what is oh yeah, so I remember like the big strategy with him was you would equip him with something that gave him shape change,
Mm-hmm.
and then he had three rollouts. Right? He had imperv, he had super senses, he had shape change. That was a lot. I mean, and with prob, so
A lot.
that was a lot. I mean, especially during the era, like you know, like now there's ways to get around rollouts more than there
Yeah.
was back
Now there
then.
are. But yeah, back then you just had to deal with it. Yeah, you just precision strike wasn't as prevalent. It's still not in this era right now. Precision strike still isn't as prevalent, but at one point in time it was. But at that era, it was not. It wasn't. They had calmed down on precision strike because right before then it was just killing Spidey type figures, those evasion figures that have no reducers. So
Hmm.
they didn't give it to a lot of people, and yeah, man, that was a fun figure. That was a very fun figure. Yep, very fun.
Okay, number 33, Venom Magneto.
Oh, I mean, I played Venom Magneto this year at Worlds in Silver. So Venom Magneto A is one of the best looking figures of all time.
Oh my
Straight
god,
up,
yeah, yeah,
top 10 sculpts they've ever made. Period.
yeah.
I remember I bought him. He was broken. That his hand with the energy was broken, and the guy gave me a crazy discount. And I was like, give that to me. He's like, it's a clean break. I was like, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Best money I've ever spent on a chase. The dial is amazing at either point value. Everyone plays him at the low point value just because he's amazing for double TK and leadership and stuff like that. But golly, like at his top dial, carrying four people and being able to do what he does, like just easily one of the best, to me, top three Magnetos that they've ever made. And they've made a lot of good Magnetos realistically, especially
Yeah.
in recent times, but easily still one of the best Magnetos. You can't shoot me if I'm within four of a enemy. Yikes. He's
Hmm.
so good.
Yeah.
So good.
I remember. So how I got my Venom Magneto. I'm coming home from work, and I call my wife. I'm like, "Do you want to play like a quick game of HeroClix?" I wanted to get like a home game in. Sometimes she plays with me, so I'm like, I'm just gonna Midtown Comics right by my job. I was like, I'm gonna pick up 4 packs and we're gonna play sealed against each
Let's
other.
do it.
And I
Let's
and
do
I
it.
and I cracked a Venom Magneto. I was like, it's like
The
amazing. I
best
was like,
way.
yes.
There's literally just nothing better when you pull the chase that you want out of a booster. It feels like you're on cloud 11. It's just like, what? This is hold on. I got this $100 plus. He was like 130, 150 at one point in time.
Yeah.
Just silly amounts of money. And for one little piece of plastic, and when you pull it for less than $20, you're like, hallelujah, hallelujah.
All right. So let's see. So that's Venom Magneto. Yeah, one
Yeah,
of
that's
the
great.
best like TKing pieces. One of the top like TKing pieces. Um,
Easily.
I mean, and there's others that I didn't put on here, like Mr. Oz should be on here. I feel like, but
Oh my gosh, Mr.
um,
Oz,
But
12 range TK
I mean,
with prop.
I don't know why I didn't. I mean, there's so many figures that could be on here that should be, but there's just not enough slots. There's not enough. There's not
I
enough
hear you,
slots.
sir. I hear you. I hear you.
So here we go. So we got number 32. I also cheated on this one. There's multiple figures for number 32.
Let's do it.
It's APOC and Genesis, the prize figures.
I mean, they kind of go without like they for anyone that didn't get to play them when they were legal. Oh my gosh, like just the dominance that they had. And again, on that Silver Age team with Iconics Magneto, he had Genesis on that team too. So, you know, what Genesis does with people with swords, Extra Swords is one of my favorite sets, favorite HeroClix sets of all time. Not only did it give me great figures that I like, but those swords, I love equipment and what both of them do for equipment. I feel bad playing the Apocalypse because he's just that good.
Yeah, like
He's just so good.
when he came out, I remember they did like a preview of him, like it's spoilers and stuff, and I saw him. I was like, I don't know if this is real. like, like it didn't look real because it was so good.
I'm gonna come over here and flurry you in your face. I'm just gonna phase over here and just flurry you in your face. Like, what's up? How you doing? I'm Apocalypse. What's up, buddy? Like, I mean, just that feels like an apocalypse, right? And they made three Genesises. Like there's three essentially characters that are that character of Genesis. They made
Yeah.
a super rare, they made a chase, and then they made the grand prize figure. And she is easily hands down. She's not my favorite. Annihilation is my favorite of that character, but she is just absolutely amazing as well for what she does with the keyword cheating and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And also what she does with if you're using a sword, you get +1 on your blades roll. You use her with the sword of might, and now you get +2 on your blades roll. Potential 8 damage. Ugh.
And it's
9 if you roll a crit.
APOC gives everybody a rollout. Gives
Yeah, that
everybody a
yeah.
rollout if they have blades, which you just
Yeah.
make sure they have blades. And
It's absolutely filthy. It's filthy what they can do. It is absolutely filthy what they can do. And I love it. I love it.
yeah. All right. So
I love it.
number 31 is still modern,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it deserves to be up here. This is the second Captain America we have seen.
Okay.
It is Pegasus Cap.
Oh, yeah. I thought he'd be higher too. I mean, Pegasus Cat. I have him with all my winged. Like I got a whole thing of winged people. I got the Valkyries and him. Pegasus Cap again. Not only one of the best looking figures that they've ever made. This is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how can you deny the strength of someone that says you can't use defensive powers?
Yeah, he just attacks you and you can't do anything about it.
I mean, again, on in his heyday, him with Skybreaker being able to attack you twice in one turn. Um, he's absolutely bonkers. I wish he didn't have the 40-point line. I played him one time and I was so excited to play him, but he just feels so filthy to play. Like they're just like, oh, you don't have, hey, 200-point Black Adam Prime. You have no defense.
Yeah,
Just cleave through you. Ugh.
and you can equip him for free with a lot of equipment. There, you could put the longsword on him. You could put the destroyer armor on him, and it's
Putting the longsword on him is crazy now.
yeah, because you
Plus
could
one.
plus
Go ahead.
one. Yeah, you could blades. You could blade somebody and hit them for 6 with no defense powers. 7 even if you roll 6 +1 from the longsword, right? So you hit them for 7 damage, no defense powers.
or you can just close combat expert somebody in their face because
Yeah,
it gives you close combat expert and blades. Like you just close combat expert somebody in their face and he gets it for free. He's just so good. It for 40 points, no figure should be that good for less than 50 points, and he is that. Like that's support character values. You know what I'm saying? Like you
yeah,
shouldn't be a main attacker. He is a main attacker. Even at 40 points, he is a main attacker.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's ugh. When Kazar was around too, Kazar could just move him, and then all of a sudden just bloop, or the time breakers could just move him. Ugh,
mm-hmm.
just filthy, filthy, filthy.
Okay, so number 30, we got another giant figure.
Hmm.
X-Men Days of how do I oh X-Men the animated series. No, not
Anime series. Yep.
Wendigo.
Oh yeah.
Wendigo.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get confused because it says XDPS. What does that stand for?
X Men Days of Future. You said hold on.
XDPS. Oh, Dark Phoenix Saga. That's what it
Dark
is.
Phoenix Saga.
X-Men
Yeah,
Dark
yeah, yeah,
Phoenix
yeah, yeah.
Saga
Yeah.
Wendigo. Okay.
When to go.
Yes, they
So
were nasty.
for 15 points. Nothing should this is piggybacking right off of nobody should have nobody should be this powerful for 15 points. Being able to attack as many times as he can. Not only is this sculpt beautiful though. This is a beautiful sculpt. First off, beautiful sculpt. Um I was lucky enough to pull multiples of these guys. Um Shout out to one of our local players, Reggie. Shout out to Reggie. Reggie has a or had a when it was still legal mission point uh tactic where he could win turn one with mission points.
Hmm.
If he went first or whenever he went, he won because when to go and just when to go with I think it's like Korvac or whatever I forgot what his name is. One of the pieces from the what was it, the Marvel Captain Marvel movie set. When you move you can attack and stuff like that. Again, that combo was really good with Wendigo, where Wendigo would just move and then be able to attack and keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking. That was a tactic that was really really good for him at the time. For 15 points, what do you want? But I've seen so many videos of people crit missing on the flurry. So he
Yeah.
dies. So he dies afterwards.
But there, and
I've
you
seen
used
it.
to, it used to not be able to combo with exploit, right? And now, and then they changed the rules so that now
Yeah.
everything, now he can just flurry exploits and it's just like passive penetrating damage. It's crazy.
I mean it should always be that way. Wolverine shouldn't have to do a special action to hurt you with his claws. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? The blades should go through. If you're gonna give him blades and exploit, that should just go through.
yeah,
That was definitely one of the changes in HeroClix that they've made in the past 10 years that I absolutely love, was just making a bunch of things like range combat expert, making that passive. You know what I'm saying? Cyclops shouldn't have to stand there and just like concentrate really hard and look at you real good to be able to shoot you for a lot of damage. He's a range combat expert when he's moving, tucking, rolling. That's what Cyclops does. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And I remember with Wendigo, like I used to just, if you had one or two Wendigos on your team, because why not? And then, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna move my guy out. I'm just gonna move him out. And if you want to come kill him because bait you with my Wendigos, right? And if you didn't kill him, then you were in trouble because he's a threat. For 15 points, he's a threat. So he's so good, so good.
so good.
And
I
people used to
mean,
play like lots of them on their team.
yeah, I mean, because at 15 points, you could play for less than 100 points. You could play four of them
Yeah, and
for less than
mystical
100
was like a
points.
really popular keyword too.
Yes, and Monster was very popular at the time when he came out as well. I mean, he stayed popular all the way through the time that he was retired. He stayed good, for 15 points. And when they did the recruiter, when they had the Doctor Strange recruiter, he still was popular at that time. Where Doctor Strange could call you, kill somebody, he was a recruitment for Doctor Strange. He just come out. Doctor Strange does the power action, calls out friggin' Wendigo. Now Wendigo is there and starts healing and all that stuff that he does. That was just, again, an amazing piece for 15 points.
Okay, so after Wendigo, we have number 29,
Hmm.
X-Men Rise and Fall Blackheart.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, what people were playing two of him. I mean, every time I see him, I see two of them
Mm-hmm.
generally. But for what he does, again, shout out to the homie J Major and so many other people. Sulai loves that black heart. She has, here we go. She has two of those black hearts. That's how much she loved them. She has two of them, and I was like, "You really gonna play two of these things on me?" She's like, "Yes, I am." And we got a ton of Hellfire guards. Like, I love pieces like that make other pieces viable. And
Yeah.
he made the Hellfire guards super expensive to buy. Like, where the Hellfire guards were like 15, $20 a piece. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? At one point in time. Like, so good. So good. So
Yeah,
good.
and then you could just KO one, and then he has like free running shot or free charge.
And
So
it's penetrating.
you get two attacks, and if you look at his stats, like 11 speed, 12 attack. No, sorry, 11 speed. No, 10 speed. Well, it's 75 points. Most people played him at 75 points. 10 speed,
Yeah.
11 attack. Um, traded leadership, prob, 7 range.
Hmm.
So, and you could just like running shot with him and then running shot again for free or charge with him for
Hmm.
free. Like that's crazy.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
the
I
and the
mean,
Hellfire guards were good too. They were
and
not.
he would, what you do is you make the Hellfire guards. You make the Hellfire guards turn into their demon click, so they charge flurry you, and then I think you could kill one, and then he gets to do stuff. Like, it was just, I used him again. He's one of those pieces where Sulai used him so much that I used him one time. Sulai used him so much. We loved Rise and Fall. Rise and Fall was actually a very fun set
It was
for
a fun
for
set. I
us.
like that set.
Very fun set, and Blackheart still shows up in games now today. Like, he was played in silver this year,
Hmm.
so he's going to be one of those pieces that people are going to continue to play.
Yeah,
Because why
Silver
would
Age, you
you?
put like the power gem on him or something like that, and he's crazy. He's really good. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess power gem's good on anybody, but like, he
Power Gem is good on anybody. Also, the what people played him with is the Soul Gem,
okay.
so that when he would get down to those stop clicks, he would be able to pop out Hellfire guards, be able to free do stuff, and then heal back up off of the stop clicks. And
Yes.
then now you just almost never get him off those clicks, which is just absolutely filthy. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So after Blackheart, this is an old one, number
Hmm.
28. Jakeem Thunder.
That's a Shaquem Thunder was in the long line of primes that, I mean, there was nobody that could pound for pound do what the only other person that could do what he could do was Goblin King, that had that pick of power when that first came out. There was nobody that could touch what he could do. And not only on the secondary market was he super expensive, but on the field of play, super effective, super duper effective for what he could do. Man, Jakeem Thunder was so good, and the sculpt was great too. Like, so you had a great sculpt, you had a great dial that was super effective, and he was, what, maybe I think like 125 or
He's
something like that.
he's 140.
140. Okay,
But
okay.
I guess so in that time period, how many figures was like the average amount of figures people played on a team?
Like, you might realistically get like 4 or 5, being that you had some support characters.
Hmm.
You maybe had 2 or 3 support characters, and maybe had 1 or 2 kind of beefier characters that were your primary and secondary attacker. Um, but yeah, 140 for what he could do. You gladly pay that because he could eviscerate somebody. He was so good. He was so good. It's very powerful piece. I didn't have him. I didn't get him until after he retired.
Yeah, let me see
But
what his powers. He can choose. Um,
I
he
think
can
he starts
or
with like running shot or
he can
something
choose
like
any
that.
two standard powers, and then that was
Yeah.
back in the time when pulse wave. You could single target pulse wave. So
Yep. Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, Jakeem was it, boy. Like I mean, he was great. What a great, I mean, again, what a great figure he was. Like I think that's the thing that he was so dominant. He was also just very dominant in his time. He was so dominant at that point in time, to the point I think they nerfed him.
yeah.
They nerfed him and Goblin King because both of them could do that pick a power stuff. They had to nerf him because he was that dominant. So
Let's
great figure, great prime.
yeah. Let's take a look at number 27.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny that you say that.
Oh, is it Goblin King?
Yes.
They kind of go hand in hand, man.
Yeah.
Goblin King.
Goblin
I
King,
mean,
number 27.
again, Goblin King. Like first off, that sculpt looks amazing. Again, from that standpoint, Goblin King. The sculpt looks amazing. I mean, that's what you want from your. That's what I want from my high rarity stuff. Me personally, as like a comic reader, I want like those variants and stuff like that. But no one ever played him at 275. But if you did, you could. He was another don't die tech. You could don't die with him because you could just do stuff. He would be so hard to hit and everything like that. I mean, yeah, it's given the nightmare tokens too. Like he was a great piece. Great piece.
Did they errata him back to the way he
They
originally was?
essentially, yeah, he was one of those pieces where they again, he was too powerful, and what people were doing was they were playing him at 75 points and he just was still kicking people's butt. Like he was just he still was good. And then next thing you know, they errated him.
I remember seeing some full point Goblin King teams though that did well.
Point denial. It's, it's
Yeah.
it's point denial. Having to again having to go against a 19, and then you could choose the standard powers. So you could choose super senses. You could choose ESD. That's what it was. It was people would choose ESD as super senses. Now I got evasion. Now I'm a 21 from range because range was still very prominent. Look, he has a 7 range himself, and then now you just get in position. You have cosmic energy, so you can't outwit me. And then now, next thing you know, I just hypersonic 12-5. So I would choose hypersonic and prob on you. Hypersonic attack your biggest guy, prob, just so if you try to retaliate against me, what's up? Like it was super powerful for its day.
Yeah. All
Super
right.
powerful.
So now this is probably one of my favorite pieces of all time, number
Let's
26.
let's do it.
But I had to be realistic and just put him at 26. Um, let's see.
You didn't put a lot of figures above the AOE,
No,
like the Masters of Evil
the
chases.
yeah, I know. The Masters of Evil chases really should get higher. But
No, it's all good.
the top 10 is like cheese. It's all cheese. It's all right. So Arachnite number 26. I
Arachnite is
love I love
26.
this. I love this figure.
Arachnite is 26,
Yeah.
Tony. Sweet Jesus. He's not even the top 20.
Nope.
Arachnite.
Nope.
Arachnite is one of my favorite. Arachnite is in my top 10.
Yeah, that's in my top 10 too for like personal, but like I feel
Yes.
like
I played him again. I played him in silver this year. I played him in silver this year and fought against him in silver. Again, Arachnite is easily and will stand the test of time of one of he pound for pound. Pound for pound. He is probably the best 100 point. I dare somebody to find a better 100 points than him. Hadari is the only one, and realistically, I think he can get around Hadari too, as a matter of fact. For 100, for just one on one, I think pound for pound, one of the best, easily one of the best 100 points you
yeah.
ever gonna
And
find.
also, I mean, both dials are amazing. 60 points is amazing. Most people play him at 60,
One
but
thousand percent.
yeah, a lot of people sleep on him at 100 too. He's really good at 100.
just a pain in the butt to have to deal with, and I absolutely love that piece. I love him.
Yeah.
Love Arachnite. Love, love,
All right.
love,
So
love
number
Arachnite.
25, the original. No, not the original, but the Starro.
The first Starro, like the first convention exclusive Starro,
No, the one that
the Legacy. The no. There's two Starros, but what I mean is the first time they released him, not the Legacy, or
not
you
the
mean the
legacy,
first?
not the legacy.
So the
Oh
first time
no,
they released the Starro.
no, the one that
No,
was
no,
made into a legacy, but
no. That's yeah. I know what you're talking about. The again, not the original Starro that
not
they
the
made.
original
That
Starro.
was like that was the rise of the coming of
Yeah,
Starro or whatever,
yeah.
or the rise of Starro. You're talking about the one that they just made into a legacy, but his actual version, the actual convention
Yes.
exclusive version.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. It's.
yes,
I think it's right behind you. Yeah.
it is. It's
yeah.
he's holding my I want you to play HeroClix card that came out in the Deadpool and X Force
yeah.
set.
So this
So
Starro, people were using him a lot. He has 10 range, triple target, mind control. He can mind control across the
so
map.
good, so good.
I remember when I first went to my first World Championship. People were playing this Starro a lot. I played it at Worlds. Um, this was a very popular team with Starro, and you had
Great. I mean, he was played well then. He still played well now. Shout out to the homie Aaron Morgan, the person who facilitates the silver stuff. Shout out to him. He loves Starro. He and I, we've talked about Starro, and we want another version of Starro that they haven't made to come into HeroClix that I hope that they eventually make soon. We both asked for it numerous times, so hopefully they make that. But this Starro, not only is it one of the best looking figures that they've ever made in HeroClix, again, this is right off of the Justice League one. People think that the Justice League was originally Batman, Superman. It was not, as a matter of fact. It was the Flash and all of them, Black Canary and Martian Manhunter. Martian Manhunter is the only person that's been on every iteration of the Justice League by Lord Nerd Hit. But this Starro looks absolutely amazing. So this is a phenomenal piece. A phenomenal piece, and I'm glad that he got a legacy card so he can get some more time in the sun.
yeah, and the legacy card is pretty good too. Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Keep
Um,
going.
no, no. I mean, that's about all there is to say about him. I mean, he would make those Starro fights. The Starro fights, he could mind control through the Starro fights
Yes.
and make your defense drop down when he uses mind control with the Starro fights. People would play him at 100. That was his most used point value line. He was
Yes.
cosmic. He had good stats. Very hard to
Thank
kill.
you.
Very hard to KO. At the time because I think he had invincible with cosmic. It was
Also,
hard.
10 range is hard to get around, right?
Yeah,
10 range is hard to get around because it's called you can't move up to a certain extent. 10 range is people don't understand, even with the longer maps back in the day, 10 range is that's almost half the map. You just move up a little bit and now you almost have a full map swing. And being able to mind control from 10 squares away, or
really 12 because he's got sidestep. So and you could just
so
keep inching him up if you wanted to.
and then being able to make a star fight and then have somebody so the combo was you have a star fight, you have someone carry the star fight around, and then now he can mind control anyone that's next to the star fight, and then which makes more star fights. So he would just he saw a lot of play. So what I've saw in recent times is people use two of him, one of them being or no, they would use the people would use the old one in silver, not two of them, but people would use the old one, and then they would use in that what is that? I think the what is it? The one shot? That's the no, I might be thinking of somebody else. But anyway, people use both of them. That Starro is great. I love him.
Yeah.
Again, he's on display for a reason. He's great.
All right, number 24.
Hmm.
And this is my favorite iteration of this character.
Let's do it.
Um, Wonder Woman 80th anniversary Flash.
Okay. I mean, people this is the first time where me and you are going to disagree on
Okay,
something.
yeah, I wasn't sure. I'm like, I wonder if he likes a different Flash, but
I do not like this Flash, Sam. I am. Um, I can see his value in the game. His name shouldn't be the Flash. That's all. That's all. I don't look at the Flash as a support character, you know. But is a
but
different take on
he
him.
could hit hard. I mean, if you had him on his first click with the
He did.
double charge, 12 attack, 3 damage, leadership, he can move through characters and charge for 7 squares and then charge again for 7 squares. Like
He
that's good. Like
he did. Look again. I like him. He reminds me a lot of that new Wally that we're about to get in the Iconics
yeah.
and stuff like that, where he has like Charge Flurry or whatever. And um, he wasn't my cup of tea. That's all. And the fact that you like, it was kind of cool, I guess. The idea to have three of them and they kind of worked in tandem together, even though people usually only had one
Yeah.
that they would use for TK. I think that was the thing that kind of got me is that again, Flash is not a TK piece to me. So even the new Wally having TK, I'm like, what? But it
Okay.
is what it is. He was very effective piece, still very wanted. Even in today's game, you still have people like, oh, when they do the trade, post, people are still looking for that Flash. So
Yeah.
you know. I got him because I like to complete sets, and Flash is a favorite character of mine. But yeah,
Yeah, I
he,
remember it was actually tough because I mean, it first came out. It's like you had to get 3 of these. It's like, all right, I gotta buy 3 of them. That's and
they were hard
they were
to
not cheap.
again.
They were like $50, I think.
They're hard to at his height. At the height, I think he hit like 80 on a secondary market. At the
Oh
height,
wow,
at the height. Yeah, Wonder Woman 80, such a great set.
such a
That's
good
a
set.
top to bottom, such a great set. Such a great set.
All right, so now I think you're gonna. So this is 23. Number 23 is. I think this is one of the greatest figures. It's really good.
It better
Also,
not be Prime Spider Man. That's all I know. He better not be no damn 23. But yeah, we'll see. Keep going. I'm messing with you, Tony. I'm messing with
all right. So it's 048 Wheels of Vengeance Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah. I mean, again, with
I've
what
seen you play this figure a lot, so I know. I mean, it's one of the. I mean, it literally just won. I think
world
won
championships?
worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Harrison won like 30 games in a row with this piece. So
I mean, it is a essentially it is a perfect piece. Essentially, it is exactly what you want. He is an attacker. He is a support piece. He helps not only himself but he helps his team. And he is a great thwart for a lot of the stuff that takes powers away. I only wish this piece would have been around when Chase Scarlet Witch was still viable,
hmm
because then they wouldn't have retired that set early if they had a strong counter to her, and they didn't. And he is a direct counter to a piece like that that just takes all your powers away.
yeah,
So I mean, the sculpt, first off, the sculpt is amazing. First off, easily one of the best, easy top three Ghost Rider sculpts they've ever made, 1000%. And, the dial is absolutely thorough. He gives you leadership. He's a wild card too, on top of being a Mystics. I mean, I wish he was still legal now. That's all I can say. He's one of those pieces that is like, this is perfect. Along with like someone like Arachnite, those pieces are perfect to me. They're perfect, like they're absolutely perfect, all the way down the dial. So
awesome. Yeah, no, I totally agree with everything you just said. I mean, he also like top 3 Ghost Riders of all time. Like
easily, easily.
easily. Glow in the dark sculpt, glow in the dark base. I love it. uh, he
Whiz
was
Kids they hit the ball out the park on that one.
yeah.
Complete home run figure. Complete.
Very nasty too. Moves through characters, moves through elevated, hypersonic, 4 damage. You could equip him. You put Cathan on him or something like that, and he was nasty.
Putting
So
Cathan on him, putting himself as the pilot, and then you could put Bucky's arm on him for 5 points, so he's 80 points. Because he's 75 points on his own, right?
he's 70.
Or
He's only 70.
70.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. So 75 points of six. What's that? 13, 6. Come on, man. Like, come on. Like, come on. That's so good. That is so good. And he just double dares you to ignore him. You can't ignore for 75 points. You can't ignore that.
Can't
You know what I'm
ignore it.
saying?
Yeah.
You can't ignore that. That's Cathon on him was so filthy. Ugh. Again, you like you said, you saw me play him all the time, just because the King of Hell trait is monumental in the game, because saying no to Pulse Wave, saying no to Battle Fury. You know me, I like evasion pieces and stuff like that. So with the rise of pieces like Colossus, he was the direct counter to a Colossus. Okay, I know Colossus says you can't use shape change, but Ghost Rider says you can. Amazing. So love that piece. Love, 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 love that piece.
All right. So then we got so number 22. We have mentioned her before in the video.
Okay. Captain Marvel or Black Widow? Or Giant Girl?
Oh, um, no, we mentioned her talking about her, but she wasn't listed
Oh.
yet. Hadari Yao,
Oh.
number 22.
Again, Hadari, my baby. Okay. Shout out to my homies that developed this game, because they developed this with me in mind. Okay, because this is easily not only one of the best looking storms that they've ever made, but easily pound for pound, just with Arachnite, pound for pound, one of the best 100 points you're gonna find in the game. Just flat out, no frills, no needed anything. She doesn't need anything.
Mm-hmm.
Putting stuff on her makes her even sillier,
Yeah.
but you don't need anything for this piece for her to be quite effective. One of the guys that we play with a lot, Luke plays her. Luke won't give her up, and I understand why.
I just made a new team with her. I made a new X-Men team with her.
I mean, because why wouldn't you play her
Because
on an
now,
X-Men
yeah,
team?
because now 97's out, so there's so many options.
Oh, hey, you killed her? No, Obsessor says stay still. Oh, you killed
Exactly.
her again? Morph says no, 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 no. Come next to me,
Yeah.
Aurora.
Or you
Come
kill
next to me.
somebody else. Now Obsessa comes in. Now I got two more figures that are not deities, so she stays alive. It's
I love it. I love it. I love her. She's great. She's great. Just hands down again.
Yeah, I
A
mean
beautiful
just
figure.
like let you know what she does for people that don't know. I mean it's on the screen there, but she when she hits, she can shoot through basically everything.
She
And
shoots through
then
everything.
except for blocking, but she could shoot through everything else. She moves through
Oof.
characters,
Oof.
Pensai, and she has triple target. So when she targets three people and divides the damage, if anybody takes less than 3 damage, they take 3 damage. So she can basically hit three people and give them all 3 penetrating damage, each one of them.
So you play her with the new super rare Cyclops that gives all X-Men enhancement, and now you play any say let's just say you played that Cyclops, and then let's say you played I don't know, Goblin Queen. That
Okay.
makes the four phantasms.
Yeah.
Now all four of those phantasms also have X-Men keyword, which also gives them enhancement. Now she's out here dealing three, or just play her with Jean Grey,
Yeah.
or play her with the Cable. Now that
Player with
Cable,
one enhancement and one copycat, and you boost her up to 6 damage, 6 damage, and then
yeah.
she's dealing 6 to somebody, and then 3 to somebody else, and 3 to somebody else.
I mean, that's absolute. That is Storm. That is
That's
I control the weather.
that's
Storm.
that's 10 damage. So penetrating.
And then if you the one of the players, Luke, the way he plays her with the universal weapon,
Yeah.
where you pulse wave,
Mm-hmm.
and that deals 1 damage, but
Yeah.
that's less than 3. So now everyone takes 3 damage pulse wave.
Yeah.
Ugh. And
Or
if
you
you
could
knock
play her with
back,
trick arrows. You could do trick arrows. I deal
yes,
everybody 3, and then do shenanigans. So hijinks and
do
stuff.
shenanigans and hijinks. I
Trickery,
love it.
trickery with my trick arrows.
I listen. I absolutely love it. I love it, man. I mean, it's what's not to again. That's a. It's going to be hard for them to outdo, and X Men '97 proves the point that it's going to be out. It's hard to outdo that storm.
Yeah,
I will say I do want a storm that is comparable, that says storm on the dial,
yeah,
that is comparable to Hadari, because that
right.
says Hadari Yao,
It doesn't say
which
storm. Yeah,
it doesn't say storm. I want a figure that says storm that is comparable to that, you know? So
yeah.
so
But I
yeah.
mean, I'm actually surprised that not a lot of people are playing her right now in modern because she's so good.
She, she is susceptible to Ghost Rider or Red Spirit of
Spirit of
Vengeance,
Vengeance,
Red
Red
Hulk.
Hulk. Yeah.
She's susceptible to like him hitting somebody and then poisoning her. She's also susceptible to like, people with knockback. Even say someone like, I mean, in the current game right now, Prime Cable can lay into her real good.
Well, that's also why I didn't list Arachnite that high because, well, he was pretty high, but I mean, like, he's susceptible to knockback. He's susceptible to outwitting.
His his stop click, he has toughness. So if you knock him back and he hits his stop click, he won't take the damage.
Okay.
Unless it's from Pulse Wave, and then you can't outwit it. Again, I only know that because I played him a bunch and everything like that. I do understand what you're saying, for sure on him. So yeah,
All right. So we got for number 21. Now, this one is serious cheese. I remember they had to, I think he was banned at one point. I don't
let's do
know.
it.
Jason Wingard.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, they eventually banned him, but he was. I mean, again, an amazing mind control. For anyone that knows me, knows that I love mind control. He was super powerful back in the day. I mean, oh my gosh, like he for what he could do. Um, I just absolutely love. I mean, first off, we had never really gotten the like kind of like nice looking mastermind. This is this is mastermind while he's looking nice, not like his like this is what I really look like, a guy that smokes 10 packs a day. We had never gotten that version of mastermind like in the game. So all the Hellfire chases I love from that set, from the Dark Phoenix
Mm-hmm.
set, but him having the mind control with 8 range again, shape change, willpower to keep going and stuff like that. And him being able to just mind control you and then mind control you and then mind control you and then mind control you. So you would use him with the Jean Grey, and you would just have her keep getting mind controlled to move across the map, and then she would blow up and then become Phoenix, and then now you have Phoenix there, and that whole combo was very nasty, very very nasty. I love this piece though.
Yeah, I mean, he could just chain mind controls together, and also the bystander thing was crazy too, where he just you could just generate any bystander from your sideline. Like,
I mean, in today's game, being able to, if he was still like legal, being able to be like, oh, I can make copycat for free. Let's go. Let's. I mean, ugh. There's another piece that I wish that I could make the bystander that I actually I think I need to play him. Um, yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But I don't want to what's him. I don't want to drag on. But that Jason Wingard,
excellent.
again, one of the best mind control pieces they've ever made in the game.
Yeah,
Top three,
and
easy.
here's another mind control piece.
Let's
And
do
number
it.
20, karaoke Batman.
Oh, oh man, so good. They had to ban him immediately. They
Yeah,
had to ban him immediately. Immediately, they were like, "Nope, you can't play him in silver." I mean,
he's just like okay, I might control your whole team. That's how that's. People in silver, oh yeah, in like golden age, or like people were like making him like a giant or a colossal, and then like
did,
I don't know. There's
did
so
they
many combos with him where he just like mind controls your whole team, and like
did they errata him to make it so that he could only mind control one person?
No, I mean, I'm looking at HC units. There's no erratas on him.
Ugh.
I don't know if that's. I mean, I don't know.
Ugh. Cause yeah, he had two bolts. Okay. So yeah, no, I mean there was stuff that could give him extra bolts and stuff like that. Um yeah, he anyone that can mind control just being like I'm across the map and I see you. And that was in the days of he was also around in the days of retaliants. So you could just smack people with their characters, and have them kill the retaliants. And since that wasn't an attack that dealt damage, you
Hmm.
couldn't retaliate on him. And having shape change and mastermind, yeah, I karaoke Batman is great.
He was 40 points, and he could do all that for 40 points. It's crazy. And then if let's
So
say he
good.
got down to his click 4, right?
Yep.
That click 4 is nasty because now he's got 12 attack, 4 damage,
Now
and
we
he can
gotta
hit
fight.
somebody across the map. He
Now
can
I'm fighting you,
pen
man.
size somebody across the map for 4 damage.
Yep. You'll gladly give up Batman team ability for that. Like, oh, okay, hold on. There's Batman team ability. Who needs that when I can mind control from anywhere?
All right, so then number 19. Now I did say no sideline figure. I wasn't using, but all right, this one might be controversial.
Oh, jeez.
Beetlejuice.
I mean, Beetlejuice is a main force figure, like
He
just
is. I mean,
because
that's
his
and yes,
predominant.
and I think he's pretty dominant as a main force figure too. I think he's just game changing. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, he's a game changing. I feel like I talk about him every time I get on somebody's show. I feel like I talk about Beetlejuice for a long time. So he's a
Yeah, we don't need to talk about him that much. I feel like everybody knows what Beetlejuice does.
he is a very accurate. The thing I love about Beetlejuice is he is very accurate to the character. When Beetlejuice got called out in the movie, he just messed things up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And he was able to do anything he wanted to do. And this version of this character feels very much akin to what he was in the movies that we loved as kids. So I love that aspect of him. The thing I don't love about him is that I wish he had an area of effect. Him messing stuff up and no free actions I'm fine with, but he should have an area effect, not just a global thing. But I understand why they did it. There are counters to him now. And we'll see how his viability stands now that the God Killer sword is out. We'll
yeah.
see what happens because that can take a big chunk out of him.
Hmm.
Which on click one, no mastermind for him no mastermind or shape
Huge.
change is huge for him
Yeah,
because those are his
huge.
saving graces. Um, so I want to see his viability. I want to see how many. I like to see how many top tens he gets going forward now that the God Killer sword is so prevalent.
Right,
I would like to see that.
right.
So he's very good though.
Very good. Okay, number 18. This one goes just a blast from the past. Number 18. Second iteration of this character that we've seen.
Okay.
This is Infinity Gauntlet Lockjaw.
Oh yeah. I have him. I've never used him. At the time, he had a nice tech that went with him. I can't remember what the tech was, but he was a don't die tech. He was very much don't die tech.
Yeah,
There was a way to get him around, but it was a very specific thing that you had to do to get him off the map. If you didn't, you were in trouble. And a very strong piece and a very cool LE. That was I thought a very very cool LE. There was a time where WizKids was definitely trying to push out the Pet Avengers, and
mm-hmm.
I appreciate that time. So I like the piece. I'd never personally used him because I didn't get him until maybe like 3 years ago. Actually, I
Yeah.
didn't get possession of him until about 3 years ago. And that was way past his time of viability. But in his time where he was modern, he was everywhere. He
Yeah,
was
he
a
was
very,
everywhere
very
because he could pick power. You could pick Clix so that he could give him different powers, and you had to hit him 6 times to kill him. So
wolf. Don't die tech is great. I love some don't die tech, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I love some good don't die tech. It's very cool.
And when they got rid of pushing damage, it made him even stronger.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep, yep. I do remember that.
All right. So then number 17, we're getting to the good ones here. Well, they're all good, but um number 17 is Maggot.
Oh wow, yeah. I this year at Nationals, I got to talk to one of the people that helped make Maggot. Let me tell you, what a great piece. Again, another piece that Sula absolutely loves. She loves Maggot, and so do I. Like just a great piece. For 40 points, what another 40-point piece that like what do you want for what more do you want for the points? Like it's just such a great piece, such a
Mm-hmm.
great piece. Absolutely love Maggot. Like he's, I mean, a very obscure character, so I appreciate them making that when they chose to make him. And I appreciate WizKids letting them make him super strong because that Eenie and Meanie are just they're mean. They're along. He was very good with Legacy Lockjaw
Yeah.
and Chip that we mentioned earlier in this program. So,
Were they Eenie and
um,
Meanies? Were they autonomous? Or I forget.
I think so.
So yeah, it was
Which
just really good because like Maggot has a deep dial for 40 points. He had 5 clicks and super senses. He
oh yeah,
starts with prob, 9 speed sidestep, so he can get around pretty easily. He
hmm
pops out those bystanders for free, and then he can eat them back up. So good.
that's that. I mean, again, being able to eat them up and be like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna pop them out. They're gonna do something, and then I'm gonna eat them up so you can't retaliate. Again, being able to move across the map, drop something that can hurt you, and then make it so that you can't retaliate back, and one of your main attackers or your support characters is gone or hurt. Absolutely fantastic. So good for what he could do. Maggot was great. It still is great. It's still viable in the game today. Still viable in silver. As a matter of fact, still viable in
Yeah,
silver.
I think he's restricted in silver. That's how good
Yeah.
he is. Because
Yep. That's how
people
good it
used to
is.
play
Two
multiple
of them.
two of them. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so then we got number 16, Colossal Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, yeah. Colossal Dark Phoenix. I mean, again, one of the they've. I have all my Dark Phoenix. I moved. I used to have all my Phoenix stuff right in back of me, but I moved it over to another one of my shelves. All my Phoenix stuff
Mm-hmm.
because it was just getting so much. Um, when we got the Phoenix and the Phoenix store, but Dark Phoenix easily my favorite version of Dark Phoenix that they've made in the game. And for the points, the retaliate for 30 points, the retaliation, being able to hit people smaller than her, which not all retaliants could do.
Yeah.
And without retaliation, she could hit long range and the range combat expert, Chef's Kiss, like just a phenomenal figure. Again, people played her. Was she unique?
Yeah,
She
because if
was
you
not.
hit somebody and KO'd them, then she would heal, right? Off her stop click. So off her starting above her starting line.
It's if you KO them or if you dealt them 4 damage.
Yeah. And she could do that without even retaliating because she could shoot somebody from 10 range, KO somebody, or deal them 4 damage somehow, heal. Oh no, but then she
Mhm.
loses the retail, so she has to do the retail first. I don't
Gotta
know.
do. But I mean, that's
I
the
mean,
thing about
it was just so
is
good. There were so many options.
if you use it again just right now, and if you played her in silver right now, if you played her in silver right now, and played it with that super rare Cyclops and build an X-Men team around her. Now she would max out at what 6 damage, and then it's nothing to be able to be like, oh, I shot your Pog or I shot your Perdegaton, who's one. Oh no, Perdegaton's banned in silver, but your piece that only lives for maybe 3 clicks, and then maybe someone else that might only live for a couple clicks, and now you get to heal twice. She's absolutely amazing. I love that piece. It looks beautiful and it plays very well too. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Number 15, also a colossal.
Ooh.
Tri Sentinel.
Yeah, man.
This
Try
is the
Sentinel.
this is the one that before the legacy card.
I mean, just brutal for what they could do. Being able to just walk him in the, I think it was like the garden map or something like that. You would just walk over all the blocking and just hurt people. I remember beating a team that had like three of them on it, and I felt so like just pumped that I beat this team when it was at the height of its potency.
Mm-hmm.
Having a retaliant that could just, that also has nine range, that also has ESD, which again, range was popular at the time when they were popular. ID cards were still very strong. The Cyclops and stuff like that was still very prevalent. A lot of range pieces, were very prevalent. So them having ESD that was unoutwittable was just like, what? Okay, this is great. So I love the Tri Sentinel. I've only played with it once. I played one of the guys in our area, Ed. Ed plays Tri Sentinels like religiously.
Mm-hmm.
So played against them way more than I ever played them. So it's a great. It looks phenomenal too. It's easily the best looking Sentinel in my opinion, next to like Master Mold, the original Master Mold. It's easily the best looking Sentinel they've ever made because it has so much going on, and the dial is actually very good as well. So
Very good. If you were playing mystical and you were like, oh, I need 30 points. Yep, Tri Sentinel. Just yep, okay. And he's got plasticity, so you can spam with them if you wanted to. You could like basically you could retail pulse wave. At the time, pulse wave was half your range, so there was a 5 range pulse wave. Then he could shoot shoot blocking, ping
yep, just shoot blocking.
ping people that are next to blocking. Then he could sidestep and just or move. No. Well, if he shot shoot blocking or move sidestep through blocking and destroy more blocking, he could do tons of damage
Yep,
just by destroying blocking. It's crazy.
yep. Retaliate and then just be like, oh, you're next to blocking. Okay, after I retaliated for free, now I'm just gonna walk over this blocking and destroy it, and then now deal you some more penetrating damage. Again, just a very potent figure. So Tricent, and that's why they gave him a legacy card
Yeah.
because it was a great figure too. That was created by Loki. People don't understand like how that even came to be. Loki. It wasn't like, oh well, Henry Gyrick just made it. Loki helped make that, which is
Which
why
is
it has the mystical.
does it have Asgardian
I think
the legacy?
the new version should because again, Loki is the one that made that come to be. And if you are a comic book reader and read the Tri Sentinel, the reason why it has Spider-Man team friendly keyword the legacy is because Spider-Man at in one of the newest series got the tri when they reactivated the Tri Sentinel, Spider-Man took it over. And he painted one of the faces to have the Spider-Man face. He was riding around like kind of like Power Rangers with the Megazord. He was riding around with the Tri Sentinel
That's awesome.
with a Spider-Man painted face. So
I love it.
yeah.
I love it. All right, so here we go. So number 14.
Mm-hmm.
Number 14 is um this is the one that I always spell wrong.
Okay. What is it? Tell me.
Sicarian Iron Man.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised Sakar's not in the top 10, man. He's so good. I mean, for it's hard to again. Sakar and Iron Man is probably the best 50 point piece in the game's ever seen. Point for point. I don't think anything, even without the cloak of levitation, I've never seen a piece be so powerful and so dominant for what he potentially can do.
Yeah. So
He is.
that's like a debate because there's like 3 50 point pieces. No, there's a bunch of 50 point pieces in the top 10
Hmm.
or in the next few
Yeah.
from here onward. We got other 50 point pieces, but like yeah, Sicarian Iron Man for sure, like definitely.
I just I don't know any of the 50 point pieces. I mean, I know some that you're probably gonna mention. But pound for pound for 50 points, man, what you can get out of him is just absolutely and when I say pound for pound, I just mean him by himself. no help, no equipment, just him by you just send him out
Hmm.
just by himself. I can't think of another 50-point piece, and I can't wait to see what you have on the list to see if we can, you can prove me wrong. But for 50 points, I can't think of another 50 points that you can just slap him on the field by himself and add as much value by himself. Maybe Sky Tyrant or is close, but
So this next one, number 13, maybe we should have swapped them now that you're convincing me on this. But the next one for number 13 is Carnage Silver Surfer.
oh yeah. Well, I mean, again. So when you start talking about again one of the best, see the thing about it is when I say 50-point pieces, Sakar and Iron Man is only 50 points.
Yeah.
Like so, he's only 50 points. He doesn't have a 50-point line,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So essentially, Carnage Silver Surfer is what 100, 125 or
One
something like that.
175.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
that's his actual point value, right? He can be played at 50 points,
Yeah.
right? But his actual point value is 175, right? Your top value is your point value, right? Is your
Yeah.
whole point value. But for 50 points, yeah, there's pieces that you can play at that 50-point line that might be comparable to him. Carnage Silver Surfer is definitely one of them. I mean, again, pound for pound, one of the best. He's Carnage. If I would want to say Carnage Silver Surfer is in the top five 50-point pieces for me. One of the most beautiful. I mean, just a beautiful sculpt as well. In hand, such a beautiful sculpt. And so super scary too for what he can do. Instantly, with one hit, he instantly becomes an absolute monster just with one hit.
Hmm.
And very few pieces can do that where they can inspire so much fear. In just one, just you don't want to let this piece hit you at all because they can just turn into an absolute unit. So, I absolutely love that piece. Love him.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's a beautiful piece. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I love Cosmic. Love playing Cosmic. I mean, I think at one point I built a Defenders team with him on it.
Yeah.
He's got Herald, which means you could slap avatars on him.
One of the local players, Jim Faxon, he played the heck out of Carnage Silver Surfer. He would play two of them, which is just like, bleh. I was lucky to get my hands on one of them. Shout out to the homie Arrow for selling me his other one that he
Yeah.
had. He pulled two. Um, Geez Louise, man,
Well,
like
now the rules of Silver, everything's Highlander now. Everything
everything's
everything
Highlander.
has to be unique. So, but
Yeah,
people used to play two Silver Carnage Surfers a lot, right?
a
A
lot.
lot. And he's
Because
got
why would you
and he's got
100 points?
symbiote too. So like he pairs well with some other figures that might be on this list. So
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, a figure that gets gets a piece of equipment for free that only enhances what he does. It's just, I mean, that is what essentially what a good chase figure. Carnage Silver Surfer is a great example of what a chase figure should be. A variant of a piece that if you don't like it, then you don't need it. But if you do decide to get it, is a very powerful, um, you know, piece, and it doesn't always have to be his level of power but also viable. You want something, you want a chase to be viable when you put it on the field,
hmm.
and Carnage Silver Surfer is that in spades.
Okay, so the next figure, number 12. So we're starting to get to like real classics here. This
Okay.
this this figure was considered cheese by many.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Also, totally different from like a 50-point figure. Definitely not a 50-point figure. Um, Definitely not a 50-point figure, but this is a blast from the past. Um, the Mighty Thor Unimind.
Oh,
Dominant at the time. Very cheesy though. Like
you said 50 points.
no, definitely not a
I was
50-point
about to say
figure.
not, yeah, definitely not
Definitely
50 points.
not
Oh yeah.
a No, people played Unimind at 275 or 150.
Yeah.
With including his Eternals on the sideline. So,
Yeah.
I mean, what do you have to say about Unimind? Go ahead, I want to hear it.
uh I I I hated Unimind players. I'm not even gonna lie to you because for at the time he was the side his sideline pieces just made him damn near impossible. I and I almost made the top cut in nationals one year when he was prevalent when Medusa had first came out from the Black Panther set. I had two Medusas on my team, and this was before anyone really started using her at all. And I had two. Me and somebody else in the tournament was using two of them, and I popped him. I popped Unimind with Medusas and stuff like that. And the dude stalled me out. He stalled me out because I was about to kill his all his other pieces with the Medusas.
Yeah.
And man, oh man. But I mean, it's as far as a piece, very few pieces are as dominant as Unimind was for the time. A very dominant piece. If you weren't prepared for him, you were going to lose. If you didn't have multiple attacks to swing at that high defense that he got, you were going to lose. Um, if you didn't have good values to attack with, you were just going to lose. And, he's a great piece. Yeah, I mean, he's a great piece overall. I hated the way people played with him.
Yeah,
Let me say
even
that.
even at low dial, people would play him with lockjaw, and so then you just couldn't kill anything on their team. You had to have multiple attacks.
Yeah.
It was
Yep.
crazy.
Yep. If you didn't, I was very lucky. Medusa was exactly what you needed because you could just be like, oh, Medusa's going to hit you. Here comes the hair. Hair can hit you. And they have precision strike and stuff like that. I was having to roll nines and tens and I was rolling them. Let me tell you.
Hmm.
He had like he had +3 to his defense, +4, all it was just silly amount. So even if you had
Yeah.
perplex, it didn't matter. If you try to perplex him down, it was all for nothing because he would be maxed like +4, +5 perplex up defense.
Okay.
It was just absolutely filthy.
We're gonna get into the hated figures here. It's at the top 10. So
Let's
this
do
is
it.
one of them.
Let's
So
do
okay,
it.
so number 11. This is number
Okay.
11. Also a hated figure. I feel like. Um, this is number 11. Wonder Woman 80th anniversary. Scarab.
Oh yeah. Listen, one of my again scarab pieces that can attack from across the map aren't good for the game. We've already talked about Batman. One of my favorite pieces was the skull from the Earth X set that can mind control you just like Batman could, right?
Yeah. Skull's good. Yeah, he's a good piece.
So I I love pieces that can do it, but they're not good for the game. Scarab wasn't good for the game, especially with the clay, and he could use the clay so he can mind control you from across the map. What? He can outwit you from across the map if you share the key. What? Hold on. A beautiful piece. The best looking Blue Beetle figure they've ever made. First off,
Uh huh.
right?
Yeah.
The best looking figure that uses the scarab. Let me say that because he wasn't called Blue Beetle, but the
Yeah, I
best
almost
looking
wish that it
figure.
was called Blue Beetle, kind of like this when you were talking about
Yes.
Hadari. Yeah,
Yes.
like I wish he
Yes.
was called Blue Beetle.
Yep. But I loved all of those chases. I loved all of those chases from that set. What a Wonder Woman 80, one of the best HeroClix sets ever, in
Mm-hmm.
my opinion.
Yep.
Easy top five to me. Easily one of the top five sets they've ever made in the game. Period. For what that set gave us and did for us as a community and for me as a player. Scarab is great. I absolutely love that piece.
Yeah. Okay, so now number 10.
All right, let's do it.
I think this is the most hated figure of all time, personally.
Ooh,
No,
ooh,
maybe top 3 hated figures, I'd say.
okay.
Um,
No, go. I'm finding. I know a piece is coming up, and I want to pull him out because I want to hold him while I talk about him. Keep going.
Vulture Prime.
Oh
Is that
yeah,
who you were
Vulture
thinking?
Prime. No, no. This is a piece I like. This is a piece I like, and I'm
Okay, yeah,
looking
nobody
for.
likes Vulture.
Yeah, nobody likes Vulture.
I played Vulture once and I just did not have fun because like you just destroy their whole team like first turn and it's like, okay, why am I even practicing? Like why it's like it was just so it doesn't feel good to play him. Like so what he could do was he could just basically chart you could like beef up his stats, you could beef up his damage. He
Yep.
moves through characters. You could charge KO something, charge, KO something else. Every time he KOs something, he can charge again, and he could just keep attacking over and over and over again. And this was before they changed the rules, where he could just keep doing that, and it was just nasty, especially if you had like if you at the time you could perplex up damage, so you could perplex up damage.
You
So
just run over there with like a what, like a 6 damage,
yeah,
five or
if
six
you get enough
damage.
if you get enough perplexes, you could perplex up attack and damage plus 3,
Yep.
and get 14 for 6 on everything. You just KO
He was
something.
one of the reasons. He was one of the reasons why they changed perplex. They
Yes.
changed perplex because of him. They changed probability because of Felix Faust convention exclusive. They changed hypersonic because of Icon Superman. They changed perplex because of Vulture Prime. That
Yeah.
was that was a nail in the coffin. That was a
Yeah.
nail in the coffin.
All right. So the number 9,
Okay.
similar to Vulture.
Yep.
This is also just one of my favorite figures because I just love the character so much.
Okay. Okay.
Um, I just love the character, love the comic series.
Mm-hmm.
Also very cheesy. Nobody liked playing against him. Hawkeye.
Oh, which
The
one?
the Chase Hawkeye from
The
Avengers
chase? Oh
Defenders War.
yeah. Yeah.
ADW Hawkeye, the one that could running shot multiple times.
Yeah. I mean, nobody wants to play against nobody.
Nobody wanted to
Nobody.
play against him.
Nobody wants to
He's
play
8
against them.
range, sees through characters and hindering. So you would park him behind like 5 giant girls, and he
Yep.
could shoot.
Let him shoot.
Let him shoot everybody. Perplex up damage, perplex up attack. Could get like cheap enhancements next to him, and he just like shoots everybody. KOs
I mean,
KOs things. And
yeah,
he doesn't even have to KO somebody to do it. He just every time he hits, he can do it again.
so you know, I've there's videos of him when in his heyday, especially during the time of Retaliants, where he could kill a whole team because you have a whole team of giant girls. You have a whole team of Wendigos and all that type of stuff where you can just ping, 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 and him being able to just you shoot him out. That's when TK I think was still 8 squares at the time. So you TK him out 8. He running shots. He hits. He has long. What's his range?
8 range.
So you already hitting for whatever, and then next thing you know, you just have him machine gun, and he's got precision strike, right?
Yes, he does.
Yeah. So you can just I've seen him wipe a whole team just uh again, 5 or 6 giant girls. He just takes all of them out. Ping, 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 ping. Wendigos. Ping, 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 ping. And then starts just pinging your guys up until he misses. I mean, what a what they had to errata him. Because if not, man, like what a pain in the butt that figure was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was very. He was a piece I didn't get him until after he was no longer legal. I was able to get my hands on him. Um, and he's just not only is the sculpt beautiful because it's from that nice I think Matt Fraction run of Hawkeye, but just a nasty nasty piece that you would never really want to face. If you saw him or Green Arrow on the field, you're like, oh geez. So yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, number 8, Green Arrow.
Listen, and just so anyone watching that's still watching, I don't know any of the things that Tony is putting on this list, but I know HeroClix, and I know that when you saw either one of them, it was a bad day. Now, unlike you played Hawkeye on the field, you didn't necessarily play Green Arrow. You usually play Green Arrow as a call-in,
Oh, right.
which
Okay.
which was that his popularity came from the call-in. So you played him as a call-in. You just called him in and you just nuked whoever the biggest threat was, and then now you've won the game. With 5 points. So
Yeah, but I've seen him played
main force,
main
yeah,
force too, and
for
he was
sure,
pretty
for
he was
sure.
pretty dangerous.
Hmm.
Especially once the exospecs came out, and you could just give him like, all right, I'm gonna give him hypersonic. Okay, cool.
Exospecs,
But
man.
even with like a well placed TK, he shoots through elevated, hindering characters. I mean, 13 attack at that time because he had
Yeah, yeah.
12 with RCE,
12 RCE.
12 with RCE, and then he just nukes somebody. They can't use defense powers. So and it's they can't use defense powers until your next turn when he hits. So now you can come over with other attackers, and the same character can't use defense powers. So for the whole turn. So
I've seen people just get nuked with him. Again, the cheapest way was the call in. You call him in, you hit somebody. Now it's a free fall. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, filthy piece. I do not have him. And when I had him in my hand, right? I could have had him from a friend, and I was like, I don't even want to own this thing. I was like, no, this makes me feel filthy even
feels
having
dirty.
it.
Feels dirty.
I didn't even want to have it. I have the Superman though. The Superman that came from that same chase set. I have the Superman from that set, but the Green Arrow, no, no.
Okay, so the next figure, and this is number 7.
Okay.
And this is a blast from the past. This is probably the oldest figure in the list, or one of the
Oh,
oldest
nice.
figures. People call him Balls of Fury.
Oh,
Nick Fury from the Agents of
well, yeah.
Shield set.
Lockjaw is older than him technically.
Is he?
Technically, yeah. Lockjaw came out way. Lockjaw's a pre-carded figure. Lockjaw's a REV ring
Oh, you mean
figure. Like,
the legacy Lockjaw? Yeah.
yeah, the Legacy Lockjaw is a pre-carded figure, but Nick Fury. Balls of Fury, man. He was a piece that some people played main force, but mainly once ID cards came out, it was all what was it this thing? Good old Quinjet. You play the Quinjet with him, and you have the Quinjet pump him out. Quinjet makes him into what was called the phrase a real boy. So he stays on the field instead of just getting pumped out. The Quinjet makes him a real boy. And now for like just no point, somebody won the world championship with that tactic of just having him come out and then you have some enhancements. Next to Nick Fury, he already gets +1 attack and damage on you. If you're the highest point character, you just nuke whoever the highest point character is. Say, oh, you can't use this. Bang. And then next thing you know, yeah, it was so brutal. I mean, ID cards were so bad for the game, but he would come out on the level 7 shield card, and yeah, it was nasty.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah. No. He turns off power. Like he was able to turn off. He sees through sees improved
these two
targeting,
everything.
turns off powers. I mean, what more can you say?
What more can you say? He was lethal,
All right, so
to say the least.
number 6, I have this figure is another 50-point figure from what we were
Mm-hmm.
talking about before.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned him already. Wonder Woman 80th anniversary Sky
Oh,
Tyrant.
Sky Tyrant. Yeah, Sky. See now, if I had to say it, Vulture was more prevalent than Sky Tyrant. Because Vulture could take out a whole team. Sky Tyrant does very well, right?
Yeah.
Sky Tyrant, and they play differently, but Vulture was way more feared than Sky Tyrant because Vulture could take out your whole team, like you said.
Yeah.
Sky Tyrant makes it hard for him to die if he gets a hit, and he can hit easy with his long range, with his long movement and stuff like that. Sky Tyrant's a beast. I wish we had a normal Hawkman. Going back to like Scarab, I wish you just said Hawkman and not like. Even though I like the Chase Hawkman from Notorious, but I wish he was just called Hawkman because that's how Hawkman is. The brutality of the Sky Tyrant dial is how Hawkman is in the comic. So I wish he just said Hawkman, but Sky Tyrant is just he's a tyrant. He
Mm-hmm.
is a tyrant. I mean, what a nasty, nasty piece. And if he was legal right now, he would be on every single team for 50 points. What? Great keywords. He has outwit and he can full range I mean full move charge. He would probably get the +1 longsword for free. Full move charge flurry blades with exploit weakness. huh? And he gets plus attack if he shares a keyword with you, which is any of the keywords he pretty much has is prominent keywords still in today's game right now. Again, from the Wonder Woman 80 set,
And then
Chef's
if
Kiss.
he hits twice, let's say he hits twice with his flurry, he just moves back his full speed.
That not even like I didn't even count that. And then if he KOs you, then he gets the extra life tokens so that when you KO him, you don't KO him. Like again, just a pound for pound. If he was just 50 points, I would say he was better than or I would say he probably would be better than a Sakari and Iron Man, but he's not just 50 points. That's his 50-point line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So and I think he still is viable at his top dial, but why would you play him at I think his top dial is what 100 points?
yeah,
Why would you play him at 100 points when you can have two of them for 50 points?
exactly.
And then he the sculpt is amazing, an amazing use of that kind of swoosh action. Again, the chases from that set, the figures from Wonder Woman 80 were just we've already mentioned. I think we have more figures from Wonder Woman 80 than any other set, if I'm not mistaken, that you might have
I think
on any
so.
one
I think
set.
so. I think Wonder Woman 80. I'm definitely one of the top three
Yeah,
sets of all time for sure. Like such
yeah,
a great set.
just amazing. Sky Tyrant, great. Love that
Okay,
piece.
so the next figure, number 5 now. This is a support piece. This is like the only support piece in this list. Um,
Well, remember Degaton. You remember Degaton was
no, I mean
one of the
I
first
mean
figures.
in the
Oh, in
top
the top
in the,
10.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, but I mean it's a doozy. This guy was pretty dominant. We're talking about pre-legacy Molecule Man.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, the fact that you have Molecule Man higher than friggin' like Pegasus Cap or like Sky Tyrant. Oh my gosh, Tony. But yeah, listen, it is your list, sir. And he was very dominant and very powerful. And for what he can, they had to errata him because being able to just, I think when he first came out, Sula and I played him because again, he's from the Fantastic Four set. What a great set that was. Him just being a rare chef's kiss, being able to just be like, okay, for free, I'm gonna make smoke, and then I'm gonna turn it all into blocking. What?
Yeah, and so just so you know, for anybody that's watching this, this is the HC Units has the errata version up on the screen, but before the
Yeah.
errata, he was nasty because he could just exactly what you said. He could just take the smoke. He could smoke cloud and then turn all the smoke cloud into blocking, and
Mm-mm-mm.
then also barrier. So he could like you could move him and then do like a free barrier almost after being moved. He could barrier like he could just put up 8 squares of blocking first turn just by himself. Um,
So he was very good with Legacy Thanos because Legacy Thanos would just be able to shoot. He would just pick the mind gem, be able to shoot through everything,
mhm.
and then you would have him barrier up, just barrier keep. You have two of him, and they just barrier everything, so there was no way anybody could get to you. And
And he was good
Thanos
on.
would
Oh, sorry, yeah.
go ahead. No, keep going, keep
No, I
going.
mean, what made me think of that, he's also good on like alpha striking teams too, because he's like, oh, you're gonna barrier. Well, I'm just gonna turn your barrier into water terrain.
I'm gonna turn it into water terrain. Well, you know what? I'm gonna turn one of them into to. I'm gonna keep one as a barrier, so my friend can come pick it up on his way. But all the rest of this is water. Let's go have some fun. Like, come on, man. Like that's just filthy. It's so filthy. He was so good for what he and he was 30 points at the time. I think when he first came out, I think he was like 30 points. Just so good, so good. They had to nerf him when they did the legacy card for him because he just was too good.
Yeah, and he had 8 range, so you could barrier from 8 range or turn off somebody's barrier for 8 range.
And then he have outwit on his
He
second
has
guy.
outwit. Yeah,
Come on, man. What do you want? Like, I mean, 8 range outwit in today's game is so nasty. I mean, again, ugh.
and with power cosmic, so you can't outwit his outwit.
You're not with his outwit. That's such a in the game, boy. I tell you, it's nothing better than being like, oh, I'm outwit your outwit. Like, no, you're not. I got cosmic energy. Sorry, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Sorry.
all right. So now in number 4,
Oof. Okay.
Number 4.
So Molecule Man was
I
number
wonder if
5.
you can guess the top 4. You probably can. But
Uh,
I mean, don't. Yeah, I don't know. Just think. Do it in your head.
no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
I want to see who you got. Number 4.
This is a newer one. All of these are kind of recent.
Mm-hmm.
Colossus Prime.
Oh, I mean, what more can you say about Colossus Prime? Colossus Prime is again pound for pound one of the best pieces in the game. If it's there's another Prime figure that costs 80 points that I like more than Colossus Prime, but Colossus Prime is right there. And again, pound for pound, one of the nastiest pieces in that they've ever made in the game. I have the comic that that is comes from is drawn by one of my favorite artists, Andy Kubert. So I love that Colossus Prime. Great to see another Shadow King. I wish they stopped making the Shadow King versions of the X Men Prime so I can play them together because like the Shadow King Storm, she's a prime, and I can't play her with the Shadow King Colossus. But yeah, just what more can you say? Just an amazing piece. 12 attack, 5 defense, 5 damage. And it's really the mind control plus the damage on the top end that makes him nasty. If you didn't deal damage from the mind control, no one would care, right? No
Mm-hmm.
one would care. But the mind control and the damage, it is really just sticking the knife in and twisting it multiple times. Because not only have I mind controlled you to hurt you, but sometimes I can just mind control you just to move closer to me and then deal you 5 damage that gets through stop clicks. Ugh. It's just so good, so good.
So good. So good. All right. So then we got number 3. We're.
Okay, top three of
Okay.
all time. Okay,
Top 3 of all time, according to me, but I don't know
to
how you
you.
feel about it. So let's
No,
see.
let's go. Again, this is your list, sir. I support it one thousand
All
percent.
right. So, and this figure had to get this was like a problem figure here.
Okay.
Scarlet Witch, Chase Scarlet
Oh,
Witch from
ugh,
Disney
I hate
Plus.
that. You talk about a piece I would blink from existence if I had. God dang it! Why'd you make that piece? I hate the piece. Um, Again, super accurate for what she does, for what she's supposed to do with the runes. It's very accurate, right? Based on what it is. It's not good for the game to cut off all powers within an area of effect. It's just not good for the game.
Mm-hmm.
And keep it that way. It's not like a pulse wave where my area of effect cuts off everything for like one attack. Even if it was just for one attack, it still would be very, very powerful. But um, she reigned. She won worlds because she is a very powerful piece, and rightfully so. She's banned because she's in silver because she's so powerful, and she kills a lot of what the game is about, which is point like powers that are baked into point cost. um Beautiful sculpt, effective dial all the way. People only played her at 75 points, but her at her full dial at 150, she was very potent, and I actually loved her at her full dial. I'm a proponent of playing them at their full dial if I can. And I loved her at her full dial. She also came in the same set as Sakar and Iron Man, which is just it made you forget about almost every other chase, including Agatha that did the same thing that she did.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot about Agatha
No,
because
I
Scarlet
forgot
Witch
about
was
Agatha because
just
Scarlet Witch was just so good. Yeah.
so good. You forgot about Agatha. You forgot about the Captain America that came in that set that could hypersonic 12, like I think it was like 12 or 13, 5 damage, and then pull you back. He could
Yes.
hypersonic and pull you back with one of the most beautiful sculpts they've ever made. You forgot about it because Scarlet Witch and Sakaar and Iron Man together cost less than him.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? And you could play them together, and they both were Avengers, which at the time was such a powerful keyword. Like just strong pieces, and she got the dark hold for free too. So and if you played her without the dark hold, she got even stronger.
And people used to equip her. Yeah, and even if you didn't play the Darkhold on her, people would equip her with the Angler,
The angler.
and then
Yep.
just bounce her six squares and say, okay, I'm gonna drop the chaos marker. Nobody can use powers.
Yep. You TK somebody, and then you bounce her with the angler, and then now you just drop the marker on somebody on their first turn. One of the my the to me, my opinion, the best player in the game, Isaac. Isaac was very famous I for doing that. Just like, oh, when that strategy came out, I he did it to me, and I just was like, what the heck? I still fought him real well, but geez, man, I was a Scarlet Witch. I
Very
hate her,
tough.
but she was very good.
Hated figure, but very good, very good.
Hmm.
I played her. I think like why not? If it's available, go
Hmm.
for it.
Hmm.
All
Hmm.
right, so number two and number one. We had number two first. This figure, I'll preface it by saying this figure was the number two figure was seen everywhere. He was ubiquitous. He was everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Then they nerfed him.
Oh,
Then he kind of like went away for a little while. Then he
okay.
started popping up everywhere again because he's
Mm.
just that good. He's just that good that the figure that I'm talking about is Kong.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I played Kong as a kind of a farewell voyage. I never really played Kong that much, but I played him this year in Worlds with Mogo and Umbrax
Mm-hmm.
and Animal Man on him, and he was a ton of fun to play. Real simple, but also very fun. And he is what I think WizKids should do in every non-blind, especially they should do this especially in non-blind product, which is make it so that you don't even think twice about buying it. You automatically want to buy it because of how good that it is. Doesn't have to be Kong level broken, but you would want to look at the dial and be like, why wouldn't I want to own this? This is amazing. Kong is an amazing piece. He looks great. His dial plays exactly like a big angry monkey should. That's what he does. He just comes in. I would like to see a Hulk dial that mimics what Kong does. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see a 300 point Hulk that does something like a Kong because
Yeah,
Hulk is
yeah,
very much in that vein. But Hulk Kong is absolutely amazing.
yeah. I
One
mean,
easily go ahead.
I love his sculpt. I think the flocking or whatever the fur on it, I think it's like one of the best sculpts that we've ever had.
Top tier, top tier.
If he like I was saying when he started, he everybody played him at 50. Everybody
Hmm.
played him at 50, and he was just too good. He was just really good at 50. And then uh, they made it so that if he's damaged by, he doesn't reduce damage unless it's he
Somebody that's lower points than him.
yeah. So then they changed that and they eroded him. So then everybody's like, oh wait a minute, he's good at 200 and he's good at 300.
I'm just going. I don't know. I'm just going to. I don't know. Playing with Gaia at 200 with Cathan on him. Now he's got +1 stats and he heals. I don't know, for funsies, just for fun. We're having fun here. We're having fun with some, and those are free. So I still got 100 points of support to play with him. Again, shout out to Michael Kornichuk. Michael Kornichuk played him with Hush and I think like Space Ghost, and Space Ghost would just perplex him up too and flex his defense up too, and then just run him up. And then when you would try to hit him, like he could always go back to. I think he played him with Madison and the Hush Legacy.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
And
I think if he wasn't banned in silver, you would see Animal Man on him now to give him
oh my gosh,
hypersonic.
why wouldn't you? Why? I mean, just why wouldn't you? I mean, that's what I when I played him with Animal Man, I gave him combat reflexes. It's all close combat in the game, not right now, right at this moment. So people were trying to hit the 22s, and he would just run over next to you, and people couldn't hit it. And he would just smash. Eventually, he would just smash. So it was great. A great piece. Love Kong. Love Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kong is number two. And number one, you probably could guess. I'm wearing him on my shirt.
Let's go, Tony. Let's go. The rest of your list is forgiven. Hold on, hold on. Dun, dun, dun.
Spider-Man
Okay.
Prime, my favorite
Spot.
piece. Um,
Go. I want to go for it. I want to let you talk.
he's
I'm just
just
gonna
so dumb.
hold.
He's the best 80 points in the game.
Mhm,
He
mhm,
multiple attacks, free. He can. So he could go. I mean, there's so many strategies with him. He's got charge flurry. He's got his defense power. He's hard to KO, especially when he was modern legal. Super
mhm,
senses on a 4/5/6 plus impervious.
mhm,
That's protected outwit is just
mhm,
crazy. He
mhm,
starts with perplex. He has super strength, so he can pick up objects and get through barrier and stuff like that. So he can get around barrier. You could just, I mean, he's got that wall crawler trait, so he just poof himself 4 squares. Plus, he's got sidestep, so he's very mobile. A lot of people just like give him an action first turn, um, in his starting zone, just so that he can have 2 tokens when you bring him up. Like you could just like take that legacy lockjaw and carry him like 14 squares or whatever, and then have him like with 2 tokens make a free attack, make a free costed action. It's not just a free attack, it's a free costed action, so that he could then charge and flurry for free. And then you give him the symbiote equipment, and then he steal energies, he heals back, he takes that damage and he heals back. I mean, he's just crazy good. what do you
So,
what do you think, Antonio?
as you can see, I have modified my Spider-Man.
Oh, I didn't even notice
Um,
that. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, it looks so good.
so this is the webs from the Marvel 10 Spider-Man, with a little adjustment. You know what I'm saying? A little adjustment. Shout out Todd McFarlane, one of my favorite artists of all time. This piece realistically is again in line with, like I've mentioned before multiple times, is comic accurate. First, Tony should have gave me the memo. I would have wore mine. I got that same shirt he has on, but in gray. Mine is gray. And when this set came out, we wore this. We both wore our shirts to the event. You know what I'm saying? But he had the red one on that had red Spider Man. And I wore the black suit Spider Man, hoping that I would pull black suit Spider Man. Black suit Spider Man is easily one of the best pieces in the game. I mean, to me, again, comic accurate, like just the subconscious crime fighting is comic accurate. That's comic accuracy at its tippy top. He can get across the map by himself. Like I've mentioned before, you put him on the map by himself, he doesn't need any help. He can just do stuff by himself. The symbiote that he gets for free only enhances what he can actually do.
Mm-hmm.
You team him up with people like anybody, and he just is amazing. They just freed him in silver, so you will be seeing him in silver.
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is just let him just do what he feel like doing, and you just let him just run. You just let him just go run free. Just run free, little spider. Run free. Hold on, small maps. I get to come and get you on the small maps now too, which means with a TK, with the wall crawler, and now with his own perplexing, just I can get across the map by myself now, or like with a little bit of help, of course. But come on, even he's one of those pieces like when you mentioned you put him out here, I double dare you to try to come get him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you don't have to carry him. You don't have to carry him and then do that free thing. I mean, he can get across the map, and then like with the TK or something, he can get across the map. If as long as he has 1 token on him to start the turn, he now does his charge flurry. He does his charge
Mm-mm-mm.
flurry. Then he can do another flurry after.
12 clicks of damage in one
He
in
could do
one,
4 attacks. He could do 4 attacks if you do it right.
and that's not included knockback. Like that's not included knockback. Yeah, we love our prime rogues and we love our prime cables and prime colossus. But if you tell me if you put prime colossus on the field and you put prime Spidey on the field, I'm choosing prime Spidey every day
Mm-hmm.
and twice on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
because of the viability and the maneuverability of this piece. Great keywords. Easily one of the best sculpts they've ever made in the game. easily the best Spider-Man sculpt they've ever made, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, it's
And I'm
actually
a
the same pose. It's just this is straight out of the
it's
comics.
right out, and which is why you see the webs that you have on your shirt, Tony. That's
Yeah.
why I had to add the webs, because the webs aren't on the actual regular sculpt. That's why I had to add the webs, because that is the finishing touch. And again, Spidey's my favorite fictional character of all time, and this dial is going to be hard to beat for any Spider-Man. The 200 point super rare and the 60 point super rare Spider-Mans come close to this one, but nothing feels like the comic as much as this one. And the power that it gets you for less than 100 points is just absolutely insane. Could you imagine him now with what is that, with destroyer armor on him? Now
Mm-hmm.
he's a 20 defense. But
Giant size, so that gives him even more reach, and he's got invul now on top. Well, the invul, I mean, he has impervious. Well, no, that helps him in the later half of his dial, is the invul with the super
on top
senses.
of that, what it does is it makes it so that he can, if he wants to, when he has two tokens, it makes it so it's easy for him. Before it was like, oh, I have two tokens, now I can just keep going. Now you roll that giant, you can have two tokens, so you can just keep going. So you
Mm-hmm.
get the same amount of, I can just keep beating on you over and over and over again.
Also, I mean, a lot of people. I mean, he's one thing that makes him so good. Also, is that he's got two targets. So when he comes over he's gonna hit something because you're gonna double
It's
target.
something gonna hit. I mean, again, Spider-Man is again. They let my boy up out of jail.
He's
He is free.
restricted. He's restricted, so you can't use other restricted figures. But I
That's
think I'm definitely building.
okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. I look. I ain't got
Like
no
you don't
crystal
get Scott
ball.
Porter. You don't get Scott Porter with Spider
That's
Man. But
that's okay. I don't
yeah,
got no crystal balls, Tony. But I'm telling you right now, I see the future, and it's very bright for my boy. Okay.
yes, yes.
I see him on a whole. Come on, with all the nastiness they have in the game right now. Are you kidding me? Huh? Are you kidding me? All the pieces that we talked about doesn't have, the difference between him and Vulture and Sky Tyrant is they don't have the durability that Spider-Man has.
Hmm. Yeah.
Spider-Man also has impervious on top of the super senses that he has. What? Come on, man. Get out of here. I absolutely, look, trust me. I'm playing him in silver along with another Spider-Man that's legal right now that people hate. And I can't wait to be like, oh, hey, all your stuff is gone now. Let's fight. Let's have a fighting match now. Let's do that. Let's have a fighting match. I would like that very much. Let's fight. It's coming. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be hard to face. It's gonna be a tough one.
Come on. I mean, come on. Now we're
Yeah.
just fighting. Now we're just fighting. We're just fighting now. That's what we're doing. Did you hit him? You didn't. Oh, it's too bad for you. And the joy of him is he eventually he gets to steal energy. So when he gets to steal energy, it's like, okay, well, I'm just going, I don't know, hit you some more. So 1, 2, just hit you back. Oh, okay. And come on, get out of here. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm glad that he was your number one. I started looking at these things and I was like, I'm seeing his number. Once I got in the top 10, I was like, I don't see Spider-Man nowhere. I didn't know if he was gonna make him your number one. But I approve this. My name is Antonio Clark, and I approve of this message.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I
Thank you.
approve of this. I approve of this list. This was very fun, Tony. This was very fun, man. Very fun.
This was a fun time. Everybody, so Antonio, thank you for joining me.
Indeed.
This was the top 50 HeroClix of the last decade or so since I've been
Hmm.
playing. Hit me up on the comments if you have any thoughts or opinions about this list. I would love to read some of the things that everybody at home is saying about their top 50, what top figures that maybe something we left out. But
It's a lot. I ain't
it's
gonna
a
lie
lot.
to
I mean,
you. It's a
I
lot.
didn't even put the Scott Porter figures on there. I
Oh yeah.
like, I mean, they should be on there, right? Like
Wow. Wow.
Because I didn't think of it. Honestly, I didn't think of putting it on there, but they probably should be
Wow.
somewhere in the top 10, I think, right? Like,
More than Molecule Man.
yeah, more than Molecule Man. More than Molecule Man.
More,
Yeah.
more than Molecule Man. Oh my God. I just look just when you had just said, oh well, Scott, you can't play Scott Porter and Spidey, and Scott Porter ain't nowhere on the list.
Yeah,
Again, another piece that is way too powerful for what he does, but oof,
and that's
yeah, Scott
either
Porter.
Scott Porter. Both of them are insane.
Fun fact: I've never played white shirt ever. I've only played black shirt the whole time. Never white shirt was never. I had both because I was trying to support and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I it's black shirt all day. Black shirt does everything I need him to do.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Yeah. He does
He
really.
does. He does everything I
He
needed
does.
him to. He does everything I need him to do and more. Like free healing anywhere on the map.
Uh huh.
Hold on. Defense buff. Hold on. When you're next to your homies. What? Hold on. TK. Perplex. Huh? What? Oh, give him the liar ring and the for you add 10 points to him. You give him the liar ring and remaker ring. Now I got shape change poison and I got mind control with 10 range and two bolts. Yes, please. I'll be Scott Porter. Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
all right. So everybody at home, if you're listening or watching this, please give this video a like. Um, hit the bell for notifications for
Mm-hmm.
future content. Subscribe to the channel, Coffee and
Mm-hmm.
Clicks. I hope you enjoyed. We had a fun time. This was great. This was a great
It's
time.
fun.
Great discussion. And don't forget, everybody, wake up and smell the clicks.